Welcome to the stream. I am Good Chaos. Am I live? I am live. Hooray! Clap, 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 clap.
Me
clap.
too.
We are playing some D&D Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. I am your dungeon master, Good Chaos, and we are missing someone. We're missing Oliver. Also, you guys are in the wrong positions. Scoot you there, scoot you there. I am Good Chaos, your dungeon master. And we're joined with our newest of members, Kits Fitz. You might have seen her on my main channel, Good Chaos, way back when. She's hilarious and wonderful and curses like a sailor. Hello, Moon
I'm
Lord.
an angel.
She is not. Don't let her
I'll
lie
never
to
curse,
you.
I swear.
The first thing she did when she joined us was curse. We are going to start by introducing ourselves, starting with the bestest of girls.
I'm Lucia Peritas. I believe she has never cursed in her life. One time she said a mildly rude word that she thought was a curse, and she was worded out for all weeks. But she's also a recently traumatized, possibly manslaughtering, Shuni arcane trickster.
Hi.
Don't let her lie to you. What did it say, Celeste?
It was defensive another.
Now we're missing. I will be playing. I will NPCing Oliver for this because Oliver is real life things, and I didn't want to wait anymore. So no Oliver for today, which is sad. Rest in peace, is Oliver.
But he's
will.
canonically alive in the future.
Yeah, rest in pieces. And so next we will be introducing the monkey who drops it from the very tippy top.
Oh yeah, that's me. I'm Tito. It's been a while, but we're looking forward to getting back into this, brothers. What am I? I'm a barbarian.
That's just a barbarian.
A barbarian?
We're climbing all the way to the top.
And last, and not we're not even last. Next, last. We're now at the last.
We can squeeze them both in.
He used to be last. He's not last right now because we're missing someone. The paladin who. This is awkward. This is gonna be weird because it's a past game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how do we look at Are we looking up next canonical future? Like, oh, was that you?
So
all dwarves look
I didn't
alike.
even think about the
I'm
timeline. This is
curious how that
hilarious.
part's gonna go.
Lucy's
I'm
next.
born Silverforge, and as all of you guys know, I may or may not have a semi-murderous streak, and you're gonna learn why eventually. It was justified. He was going to give our location away, and this is what I was taught to do as a kid, so not my fault.
So
Parents
I'm the
made you do it.
murderer, but he's okay.
Well, he's a
I
murderer
stab a
also.
guy about to kill one of the most beautiful party members.
Lucy, does two lefts make a right, and as such, two rights do make a wrong. So, last and certainly not least, the newest of people, who is Kits Fitz. We don't know who she is or what she's gonna be like yet. I do. She's explained her character to me. It's gonna be a blast. Aoife, never mind the spelling. It's Irish.
So I don't know how much should I give a background for the people, or should I just we're gonna evolve into it, or how do you want to go about this?
I mean,
Do
just
you.
do you do how you want. You like we're super informal here.
Okay, so I will say that I am playing Aoife Glen Norell, and she seems to be an elf.
Seems to be enough.
And we're doing this at level 4-ish. I'm trying to figure out like
I think-
historically, like
I don't know,
where
3
would
or
be.
4.
Okay,
At this
So-
point in time.
we'll say that at this point she has been traveling after leaving another group of adventurers and is currently traveling with a horse as a companion and has a plan in her mind and is very hopeful that where she is traveling to is the destination that she needs. So I'll leave it at that. You're muted.
How about that? Am I muted now? Bye. Perfect timing to say. What?
I'm doing this way.
Okay, love you. Bye. She's going to gymnastics. I punched her in the chest. That was pretty mean of me. This is a past game. We are in the past. That's how past games work.
It's gonna be a blast.
It's gonna be a blast. We're gonna start with Aoife.
Alrighty then.
The wind gently caresses your face. This is the perfect music. As the carriage, I guess you're not in a carriage because you have your own horse. The wind gently caresses your face as the guide that you've hired, the person that's traveling with you, right? The person that knows where you're going. You just entered the land of Barkwich, Barkovia, not Barkwich, Barkovia. Forgive me if ever I say Barkwich or any amount of witch areas. There you go, Miss Wind Whisper Hamlet. No need to fear. Everyone here's quite lovely. And he tips his hat and gives you a toothy grin as he nodding. Then he, yeah, and he starts to gallop away.
I'll turn my horse toward the area that he set me to. I'm assuming that since I had requested he showed me where I could board the horse, that's where he has pointed out. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you are standing in the middle of a small town, handful of buildings around, general store. You see an inn with a stable, and it's getting late on in the day, and you basically he lives here, and he's guiding you here. It's a safe spot to cross before going to. It's a nice natural way station before traveling to the main capital of Barkovia.
Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and hop down from my horse.
Yep.
Walk toward the stalls to see if there happens to be a handler, like anybody within the stalls.
There is no one in the stalls. No. And
is there a hitching post?
There's a hitching post. Yes.
Okay. I'll go ahead and hitch Gidget, my horse, up.
Yep.
Give him a good pat on the back. Double check his saddle to make sure that it's secure on him, because I'm not going to remove it yet since he's not within the barn. And I'll gently make my way inside.
Perfect. And as you do, a woman passes in the street, smiling, nodding at you. You feel it's a little bit unsettling to you. Where you're from, you're not used to such cordiality.
And this is evening?
Yeah, it's evening. And there's a lady in a dress, and she looks very friendly. I guess from your point of view, it would be like, it sends a little shiver down your spine. Like, what's that person planning?
Aoife will turn and look behind her, like looking for maybe another patron that is like on the streets or something that she is indeed engaging with. I'm assuming I see no one, and it's me that she's engaging with.
Yeah.
I'll give a small head tilt, still like looking down toward the ground as I go to enter said inn. Since that's very awkward for me.
Yeah. The scent of warm bread fills your nostrils as you enter to the inn. And upon entry, you're greeted by the warm smile of a beautiful woman a human woman, I have to specify, with raven hair. And she goes, sit wherever you like. Just shout your order and I'll bring it to you. And she's off. She's like bussing, cleaning up and giving some people some drinks.
Taking it back, Aoife will pull her cloak hood a little bit closer around her face and look for the nearest but yet most inconspicuous table that she can find.
Okay. Boren, you see a young cloaked elven female walk in. Give me an intelligence roll, just to see if
and I'm back at level what, like 2 right now? 3?
3. You can roll history, just a history roll. So intelligence, and if you have history, you can add that. Religion would work too.
It's a minus.
At a table, you see 3 dwarves. Their tables littered with bottles of empty empty ale, empty wine glasses, empty wine bottles, and they appear to be fairly well smashed.
Okay.
And there's and in the table, there's a portly female human sitting there, and she goes, "Could I get another bottle of wine?" Her rosy cheeks denote that she's been drinking a lot, as well as the 2 empty bottles of wine that are there before her. And the raven-haired woman goes, "Yeah, I'll be with you in just a second." What'd you get, Boren?
13.
13. You're not really well traveled. It's an elf. Something looks weird about the elf.
Do I notice at the table that? So I'm assuming that I haven't found a table that's unoccupied. It seems that there's a patron at each table. And
No, there's many open tables. There's several open tables, not many. There's also a little bar. There's about 5 tables in total. Three of them are filled, 2 are empty, as well as a couple seats at the bar.
Okay, the 2 tables that are empty. Is there a chair that faces like I could put like my back toward a wall so I can face like the entrance?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay,
There's one in the corner on the far side. So bar, table, like 5 tables and a kind of a cross, and the door's right here. You can sit at the table nearest the bar, farthest away from the table.
To give a better theater of mind, what you see is a fairly average size elf, cloaked in a very thick black cloak. What clothes do peek out from underneath of the black cloak seem to be black leather-ish material. I think Kate Beckinsale. So form-fitting, but not enough to give like the curves and stuff away. So not looking for something that is sensual by nature, but just maybe more close to the body, so that way movement is made easier. Not an issue. And the cloak itself seems to be so black that it absorbs all light around it. It kind of gives it's unable to be lit, it seems. And she will hunker herself down and try to make herself as small as possible as she weaves her way through the existing patrons to the chair at the back corner table to take her spot, and she will wait patiently with her hands folded at the table for the barmaid to approach.
Okay. So, from behind the bar, you hear the woman who greeted you. Blessed light. I appear to be out of wine. She looks at the dwarves, and then she looks at you. Oh, would someone want to perhaps go fetch some from the vineyard up the road? And the 2 dwarves, the elders of the 2 dwarves look at you two, look at you, Boren, and well, go get some wine. Go get whatever we need. We need to keep the party going.
I'll look toward Boren. Can I tell, just off glance, like race features?
Dwarf, younger looking dwarf, not like he's on the younger side. He's not a kid by any stretch of the. Well, we're all. You know what? Give me an intelligence roll. Also, you know what? We'll see how because you're not really well traveled, right? You're fairly.
I mean, not with dwarves.
Yeah, not
there'd
with
be
dwarves.
a special. Yeah, there'd be a small class of dwarves that I might be like, oh, that's a dwarf, and I know about what age that is, but that doesn't go for everything.
Yeah.
Freaking intelligence! Touch the button. $14.
14. I mean, younger dwarf. You don't know, like you couldn't look at a dwarf and be like, yeah, you know what? He's probably about 20 to 30. But you can definitely tell he's not an old dwarf, especially by the ways he was just treated by his elders. That leads you to believe he's probably on the younger end of dwarfiness.
Am I still Gavin and I are here, right?
Yes, Gavin, it's your. I think I wrote down who was with you.
Yes. That's why I was asking, because the way you were talking, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be alone and discount what
No,
you typed
there's
or
two
not.
other dwarves with you.
Okay.
Did I never?
No.
I never. Okay, yeah, you're so Born. You are traveling to Barkovia with
Yes.
with
Yes.
Gavin, your cousin, and your elder brother is what I decided, right? Your brother. And you're that's where you're heading to Barkovia. This is once again a good place to stay. Yes.
I guess I'll look towards the younger dwarf that just got told what to do and kind of see if they seem to be making a move to go get said product, or if it's something that maybe I need to go do so there isn't a scuffle about.
What? So would you two please? I know you just got here. If you go get it, he's drank a bit. Keep him out of trouble. Food and drink will be on the house.
And horse boarding.
Horse boarding as well. Yes, I can go get. We'll take care. Is your horse out? Yeah, I'll take care of your horse, and you go get the wine, and we'll deal with it.
I'll stand up and walk towards dwarf, the younger dwarf, and I don't know where I'm going. Can you help?
It's just up the road. You just follow the road to the north. It's at a It's just at the vineyard. You'll find it. It's really easy. Just follow the vines.
Oh. Again, looking toward the younger dwarf.
I'll show you where to go.
Oh, good. I'll step in line behind, keeping about 3-4 foot distance behind.
That's right. Step in line.
And I'll walk fairly quickly there. I want to get to the drinking, and Gavin's been bothering me for the last couple days of this journey. He wants to be drunk, so it's better to just give him a drink and not wait for him to get rowdy.
So as you guys walk up, it's easy to find. You're walking up just a dirt road. What's it really easy to find? The light starting to crest the horizon, where it's becoming dusk, a time that you're mostly comfortable with, Aoife. And you turn, and as you see the building off in the distance, you also see a younger man, dirt covered in his face, sandy blonde hair, walking towards you coming towards you from the vineyard. And a short distance before getting up to him, something catches your eye, a corner of your eye. Roll perception. You too.
Do you want passive perception or do you want full perception?
Sure. You know what? You're right. Passive perception. What's your passive perception? That's what that is. You're better at this game than I.
Oh, no, sorry. Damn it. It's 15.
15. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yes, you see something does catch your eye. You're way more perceptive than Boren. Boren,
12.
You're a little bit drunk. You don't see anything.
Oh no.
That checks.
Yeah. So you look, and you swear you see a body laying face first, off through the vines, the pole sticking up, the grapes hanging down, and you think you see someone laying down just off in the distance.
Oh gosh. Do I get an initial feeling that said body is more than likely deceased, or possibly more like just down and out?
You don't know how many people sleep in a vineyard.
Not in this town, I don't.
It's not
okay.
In your experience, it's not common. Also, it is common in your experience to see dead people just in the streets, in the alleyways, tucked away. It does feel kind of tucked away. It's not. So, I mean, maybe there's something to it, or maybe the guy's just asleep.
The disheveled, dirty, blonde man that is walking towards me is are they past?
They're about to pass you. Yeah, they're close.
For fuck's sake. This is not her intention. She is here for a different purpose.
Stab 'em.
It's a human.
Can't tell. There's a cloak draped over. You can basically see the feet and the cloak. Boren, you notice that. Have you stopped? Have you kept walking? Does Boren notice you being like?
No, because this is unfortunately not unnatural for her at this point.
Yep.
So she would continue in step and not really give up that she's considering what could possibly be going on with the feet that she sees. But what she will do is pace her time with the gent that is coming toward her with the intentions of giving a trip just to possibly down the person and until they can get closer.
Yeah. So as you pass, are you passing right about at the time where you catch the body and your brain goes a million miles a second, being like, I don't want to do this. Crap. Okay, how do I deal with this? Roll your athletics.
Oh man, I'm most athletic. Do you? Oh, fuck, where's my athletic? Please be something amazing. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's not. That's an 8.
That's great.
That's on par.
You'll fit in.
Yeah, you'll fit in. That's actually true.
Oh no.
But the nice thing is when it's combat or needed, everyone rolls well. If it's not combat or needed, then this is what we
just
can
so you know,
expect.
that was a flat 8 because I have a +0.
Beautiful.
In combat, I rain lots of fire, and now I'm a thief in the past, so I don't know. Our fighter is gone.
Yeah.
How does this trip attempt go? Because I need to know if I should roll perception to see if I hear whatever this thing behind me is gonna be.
It doesn't go.
Doesn't go,
give me a sleight of hand check as well as you attempt to because this is not like you don't want to be obvious about it. You're not.
Oh no. This is more of like a deception of me like accidentally putting my foot out. Yeah. So do you want sleight of hand or do you want deception?
Yeah, give me a deception.
Okay.
Well, I guess sleight of hand because then deception is if you get caught, you're like, oh no, are you okay? Whoa, what a weird, crazy happenstance.
Oh, please be. Oh, that's not too bad. That's a 16.
Yep.
That's great for me. That was up there, 15 plus 1.
Okay. 16 plus 1?
No, 15 plus 1. I have a plus 1 to that. That's a 16 total.
15
Come on
plus
now,
1.
God.
God, I'm sorry. Look, I have a bad brain. Also, I was trying to log into Tailspire so we could see rolls. Okay, so perfect.
You can't see it in D&D Beyond?
So you stick your... Well, I had to log in Tailspire so it pulls up because that's how I have my thing set up so it will display now. Anyways, doesn't matter. Not important. Neither here nor there. You stick your foot out and it's like you're on the opposite of the dwarfs between you, and so you you try to like, because he's a short dwarf, so behind the dwarf out, and the guy you hit at the wrong stride, and he's just almost naturally steps over your foot, and then he goes, oh, howdy miss, and he nods, and he's big old goofy smile, and he keeps walking.
Now, since he did goofy smile at me and I got within range, can I tell what he is? Human, dwarf?
The man is a human.
Any telling features outside of the dirt, the blonde hair?
He has a tooth gap right here. He looks freckles. Picture the sheriff's kid in the old TV show. Dang it, what's his name? Picture Dennis the Menace, but grown up.
Okay, all right. That won't be easy to forget. All right. I'll. Excuse me. Pardon me. My bad. My bad. Excuse me.
No worries.
As as I continue going with my fumbled attempt, I will, as we're out of earshot, hopefully, uncertain of how well this man can hear, I'll clear my throat lightly. Do people sleep in vineyards here? Is that
That's to you, Boren.
Oh, she caught up?
No, this was all in the blink of an eye.
I'm taller than you. I have a bigger stride.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Also there's that.
I don't believe so. This is my first night here, though, so maybe it's a tradition. Is there something we're worried about?
No, I mean, it is what it is at this point, so how do you do with dead bodies?
They're heavy.
She's gonna clock that and remember that statement because that's unsettling.
I thought it was a good line.
Yeah, no, it's a wonderful line, but she's definitely gonna clock that into memory. So
is this pre or post childhood trauma for me? Guys?
This is post.
Post. Okay. Yeah. No, I definitely know.
Okay.
They're heavy.
Yep. I'll just a gentle sigh and I have to check. I just can't. So I'll veer off towards the body, but I want to keep a mind of the gent, Mr. Toothgap, behind me and make sure that he's not just continually looking around to see if somebody's going towards said body.
So as you look, you look one last look, and he seems to be just walking, like really
is there a way to
country bumpkin, bow-legged.
Now, because from my past experience, I wouldn't walk just like straight up to the body. My intentions are to like walk kind of past and make a way around, because usually at vineyards they have like the rows, grapes, and so I'll come down the row on the other side of where the body is and make my way back around just to kind of see.
Boren, you see your elf that you are walking with veer off into the vineyard.
I'm going to follow because we were just talking about dead bodies and this is scary.
Another child.
An animal at first.
Well, you couldn't see. I guess you probably could see her crawling just down here. What's up? Oh, hi. So sorry. What were you? So what's going on? I'm completely distracted.
I'm following.
All right, you follow. So you make a very. She makes a very. It strikes you as a very clever way to approach the body. Well, you don't know what you're doing at first. Eventually, you see the body, and you're like, oh, and it makes a lot of sense what she's doing. It's a very hi, other child. Everyone's saying hi. It's a very subtle way of approaching the body without letting off where you're going or what you're doing, and until you're like basically at the body, you're like, oh, there's a body there. That's a body. That's a person that's on the ground. I get it. So we will now, Lucy and Tito. The carriage bounces harshly as you drive over a pothole, making you almost fall out because you are, of course, leaning out the window, looking at the passing by scenery. Tito catches you on the shoulder to keep you from falling out.
Do you sleep in trees like those?
Tito sleeps in all trees. But they're usually taller because, there's a village.
And you guys are, as you drive by, you're currently driving past a vineyard area. Sorry, your guys' intro will be a little bit shorter. You're driving through a vineyard area, and the vines on the side, and then you see Tito, and as you catch her, you see an elf and a dwarf standing in a cloaked figure and a dwarf. You don't know it's an elf. Standing
I wonder if they're picking grapes.
I think so. Should we go?
It looks like they're
Did you mean
standing
pick grapes?
over
If
maybe
they can, we can.
One time I got caught picking grapes and Daddy really was not happy.
Well, you know what?
My stomach hurts
He
so
ain't here
much.
right now.
Lucy starts climbing out of the door. Wait, weren't we supposed to be doing something?
No. What?
Yeah.
She jumps out. Check the roll.
Tito follows. Lucy, I like your
Perfect.
initiative.
You hear a carriage as you go. It kind of snuck up on you. But yeah, I
Carriage
mean,
snuck up. Okay.
yeah, the carriage snuck
yes.
up on you. Yeah, yeah. Look, let's get used to my DM style. I need this to happen. Okay.
I got you.
No, from down the road, you can hear it coming as you're making your way to the body. You hear the carriage coming. Would that change what you're doing?
I won't approach the body until the carriage has passed. Again,
Okay.
not wanting to be dead
Okay, so
center
you
of
see
a possible murder.
Yeah, a little Shuni basically jump roll out of the carriage, the moving carriage, and then a Vanara. A Shuni, in case you didn't know, is a dog person, and then Vanara is a
Yeah.
monkey person. And they
Above
both-
table, I would know what those are, but I'm asking you just because this is a different world for
yeah,
me.
you're
Since
right,
we've never
you're right.
crossed companions.
I'm not a pug.
You believe I would have seen these if they are prevalent in other areas.
Shuni, yes, because this is one of the reasons why you went to Barkovia, is because Shuni are very much respected in your society. Vanara, you can roll an intelligence check, a history check, see if you know.
Okay. Okay, and the Vanara is Tito, yes?
Yes.
Yup.
You said history check? I'm sorry, wait, no,
History.
what was it? Okay.
Intelligence or a history, if you have it.
Yes, I do have history. Give me something good. Oh, Jesus, that's a 4.
Nah, you've never, which makes a lot. That's not surprising.
He's the only one.
Yeah, he's the only one. That's not true.
Why were we? Because I'm realizing she jumped out. Like, what were we supposed to be doing? Because
You're
if she got sent to do something, is she going to therapy? She wants to avoid that. She's happily
No,
jump out.
you are on the way to pick up Oliver because your dad.
Oh, she wouldn't jump out for that. She would want to. No,
Oh.
that's totally different information.
It's too. It's too late.
Oh,
You got distracted. You're very. That's exactly
Tough.
Lucy.
she's nervous. She's nervous. She gets out. She's nervous to see him again. Did Tito come to get her? And the Tito see
Yeah.
the picture on her
So,
wall? Did Tito like knock on her door and then she opens it up and there's a picture.
so
of
your
Oliver's
dad,
face.
is giving you one of your first out of Barkovia assignments.
I'm
And
not in
he-
Barkovia.
No, you're outside. You're near Whisperwind Hamlet.
Oh, no.
Which is where Oliver lives, and so
Where's Rex and Bingo?
Rex and Bingo are not with you. This is
Yeah.
he sent Tito, and you're to pick up Oliver, and you three are to go do it because when asked who you could pick, Tito was
she
there.
was-
This is at the behest of Tito, and then you chose Oliver because you want to see that jawline. Obviously,
Those eyes.
those eyes. Yeah, the
The
Henry
hair.
Cavill. Everyone loves Henry Cavill. I wish I looked like him.
Under the beard,
sure
we
you
all
don't?
do.
So you realize this as you jump out, and your excitement caught the best of you, and you're like, "Oh
And
yeah."
that carriage keeps going. Let's bring crepes for Oliver.
Ah,
Skip off.
We
to,
do probably ought to get enough for him.
Is this stealing?
Nope.
Okay.
We just found this. What do you mean?
Boren, you hear
It's
them
outside.
talking. You've never met them before though, Boren.
I mean, how can it be stealing if it's on a plan?
But maybe someone planted it and owns it because it's a vineyard. These aren't wild.
Gonna
It's the
take
ground, Lucy.
a step back and kind of poke the elf and make sure she's hearing this. I think
Maybe they
they're
work here. Let's go ask them.
gonna go
Skip.
I think they're
Oh.
trying to steal something. Do
I'm,
we care?
they sound confused. I don't want to.
Listen, hello.
Hold on. Are they think we're stealing?
Stealing's wrong, but do I really want to get involved with whatever they're trying to take?
I don't want to be.
I just want to be
Dang.
drunk. Why are we even
I don't
here?
want to be. Wait, but you can't get drunk without the. Okay, hold on. I'll look toward the thing that said hello, and
It looks like a monkey.
Monkey.
she'll have a very that's the other thing too I forgot to say is she's very God, what's the word I want to say? Think cherub-esque face, but at certain points with her looks very like chiseled at the same time, like an elf would be, like the high elves have those chiseled marks, but she's a little softer around the edges than most.
Lucy, roll your history or intelligence, whatever you would use to
History
recognize.
gives me more.
History,
Oh,
then.
Lucy might know you.
While Lucy's trying to clock me, I'll look at Tito and say,
7.
hello.
Nice.
Hey there.
You can just study harder. Lucy.
Is it
She's
okay
been
that we
skipping.
pick some of these grapes because we're looking at harvesting?
Is that what we came here for?
I don't own these grapes.
Then they're fine. It doesn't matter. We got these.
Well, maybe someone.
Oh.
But hi, my name is Lucia Peritas.
Oh yeah, I'm Tito and this is Lucy.
My
Hi.
friends can call me Lucy. Would you like to call me Lucy?
Yes, I'm. Hi.
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 Hello.
And who are you?
She'll
I
look
like
past
armor.
her, like to see if she's talking to somebody else.
Oh, is Born not there?
Barnes there, yeah.
I'm there.
Oh, I like your armor. It's very shiny.
Thank you.
You guys want some grapes? They got a lot of them.
I
Why are you
believe that
taking
that's still
these grapes?
technically stealing if you don't
I
own
was
the
worried
land that
about
they're
that.
on.
It ain't
Yeah.
stealing.
We're not in Barkovia anymore. I get away with less out here, I think.
No, it ain't stealing.
Wait,
Knowing
you get
that-
away with things in Barkovia?
Hmm. No. Maybe. Usually get punished.
Knowing that Lucy is considered to be a more well-off individual in Barkovia because of their race, I will divert my attention immediately away from Lucy and look toward Tito. So if you want to have grapes, that's great. I need you to go that way. And I'm gonna like gesture
Oh,
away
did
from
we-
where the body is.
Did we? Oh, did we just intrude? It's not that I do that. I'm really sorry. I
No,
thought you were picking grapes, and I do this a lot. I enjoy.
So what's over that way that you need us to go see?
I'm not okay. I'll look back toward the Barkovian, Lucy Peritos. Lucy Peritos, do people take naps in vineyards in Barkovia?
Sometimes I once did under an apple tree, and then I got caught. And then Rex and Bingo, who are my nurses, they took care of me and picked me up and
They're
brought me
good
back
boys.
to bed.
I'm clocking all of this, just mentally taking note after note after note.
And she's in a very fancy Victorian dress with a jaunty Mary Poppins style hat and willow staff and lots of
On
blues and
face.
purples. She's probably wearing gloves.
Noting the status of the clothing, I'll pull my cloak even farther around myself.
Are you
Clock
cold?
that she said apple tree, not vineyard, which would be grape and such, and that she's talking orchard. Consider the fact that maybe it is not still normal practice to fall asleep with vines of grapes, and immediately look toward her and say, is the crime rate rather high in this area?
Oh, I've never been here before, but crime rate's very low in Barkovia. I mean, we had some things that happened during our last festival, and she gets really quiet.
I'll look toward Tito. Are you her, she'll soften her face again.
Friend,
Hand?
Yeah. What? What's that? I handle a lot of stuff, but I don't think
Tito's
I've
never
handled
handled me.
this.
Immediately, Aoife is considering her friends of the past and the bird man that she dealt with that only mimicked things, and the handler he had because he could only speak things he was mimicking in, and consider Lucy and just kind of think similarities. And then look
Yeah.
at Tito. Handler, you help Lucy
Yep.
handle situations.
I don't think anyone's ever
yeah.
helped me handle situations. That might be
We-
why.
There
Lucy,
was
you found
I
a
mean,
body.
we're kind of like partners
Body?
like that.
Yeah,
Then
she looks dead at Lucy. Lucy, you found a body.
A body of what?
Lucy,
Water?
you found
Yes.
a body
A body of water? There's a pond?
like this body.
No, there's a thing, and I'll just point down. See, Lucy, did you not find this?
There's a body
Do I
there.
look down, there's a body?
About 5-10 feet off.
Oh no. Oh no. No, I did.
Do you
no,
think
no,
that
no,
affects the
no, no,
grapes?
No. And then she flames on, wings pop
I'm
out,
gonna pick grapes from the
flies up.
other side.
to the top of the tree. No, there's no trees. She flies up far away.
There-
It's like, no, I did not.
There's wooded areas.
Yeah,
Not,
she flies up to a tree. It's like, no, I did not do
This
that.
has gone far worse than I ever
Well,
imagined
now
it
look
would.
what you done.
So,
I
just
don't
so you
if I
know,
can get her down from
Aoife,
this one.
celestial wings pop out from her back, and she is engulfed in radiant flames, and she flies off.
Where you said that, so I have to click that button.
She might come back.
Aoife
hope.
clocks this again, thinking, God, this is exactly like the fucking Kenku she dealt with in her last campaign. Because he also got wings to fly and flamed. Great. She's just gonna now consider the mess that she's made, because now that is definitely noticeable, like a fucking beacon in the sky. And going to quickly walk over toward the body and give it a gentle kick on the boots. Does the body awaken?
No, it's a dead person.
Fuck me. Ugh. She'll look back toward the dwarf, who seems to be the only capable individual at this moment. I don't
That's
think
true.
we're going to be getting very drunk at this moment. I do believe that this person is deceased.
Does a 16
That
give me a
is-
sneak back?
Very.
I mean, that
unfortunate.
beats all of their passive perception, so I guess so.
We should probably go find someone. Let's leave the body here in case they need to. Maybe they can learn something.
Can I
So, can I heal
tell?
him?
You're in a tree, right?
No,
No, she's back.
she snuck back.
Well, what if we
You
what
tried
if we
like what?
moved
Spare the
this
dying.
body so that it would stop tainting
Do I
their
have
grapes?
that?
They'd probably
I don't
appreciate
know. What do you
that.
have? You said heal him. How do you want to heal him?
Technically,
I don't have spare
decomposing
dying,
bodies.
Lucy.
help.
This
Hell,
is not a healing, Lucy.
Oh.
But I can cast. I can try. I'm gonna try to heal. I have a special ability.
Medicine check.
So
So-
I'll do medicine.
So you notice that
Healing
Lucy
hands.
is back, and her hands are surrounded in a radiant light similar to that of the flames that popped up, and she puts it over the body. And Lucy, nothing happens. It's not
And
used.
that's now clicked and gone now too. She's
I don't
wasted
think
two of her
I don't.
abilities.
Well, what is it? Healing hands? Lay on
Healing
hands.
hands.
Healing hands.
It's basically it's because of her race. She has healing hands.
Oh yeah, you're different. I forgot. You're a Pathfinder. You're not.
So she's ASMR in game because she's and basically Archon heritage Shuni.
Yeah.
Does a dead thing count as a creature? That's a good question.
Yes.
Because it tells you
A humanoid. Is this a creature or
Welcome to
humanoid?
the
How does
watch
it read?
list.
it's a human. Well, so it says you touch a creature.
I wonder if I think once you die, you're an object.
Yeah, no,
Maybe I'm
well,
wrong.
it's you touch a creature that has died, so I think it still counts as a creature, but it's dead. So
Did I restore
therefore,
3 hit points?
it's
Is this
no,
necromancy?
It doesn't revive. Nothing happens, Lucy. Your spell is gone. I was trying to see if you still used it. It did. It's gone. Bye bye.
Maybe he's too
I
cold.
think he's dead.
I'd like to go ahead and do an investigation check. Just I don't want to touch the body while doing it. I just wanted to do a look over.
Yeah.
So I guess whatever you need me to roll on that. To clock race, sex, age, anything I can get from it.
I would say perception is looking. Investigation would be touching. So
All right, I'll roll perception.
okay.
That is an important distinction, as we've learned.
We've made that distinction before.
How the fuck the dice are being evil today? That's a 7. I have a passive of 15, but I rolled. I get a 7.
You're flustered because people are watching you. Like, yeah, all eyes on you. You're a little bit flustered. You got a 7. That's so good. It's a dead person wearing a cloak. Human.
Okay, human.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Male.
And make it invisible.
Okay.
That's a special thing.
Uh,
And so
yeah.
the hood just comes off.
so Lucy casts a spell. You can roll Arcana to see if you know what it is, and then the hood.
I think I get to do
Is
sleight of hand with it.
Is
Because
it verbal and
You're right.
somatic? Because
Oh,
like,
she's
what are
right. Yeah, you know what? She's right. Roll your sleight of hand.
that's like a special arcane trickster thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
Roll.
13.
All right, that would roll your perceptions, I guess, to see if you notice it.
Can I just take my passive? Am I allowed to take my passive?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess sure. I don't know why you wouldn't. Like, I don't know how that works.
Fruitful and somatic.
Verbal and somatic, but because
So I would
But
see.
I
And
can make it invisible too because of this arcane trickster.
I think anyone can make their mage hand invisible.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I can do like these things with it.
You definitely tell the other two don't
But
see
Lucy's
it
no.
then.
I would clock
just
this
whistles?
in general. Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna
Lucy's
stop
hood-
it.
The hood pulls back. It's a man,
Okay, male human.
male human.
It's not Oliver, is it?
No. That'd be the twist.
That's how you don't come to game.
You die
in a vineyard.
before the game even starts.
Wake
No
up
rules.
And you make an awkward meeting.
No, wait. We're the dead person. We should.
I'm gonna
Change the music.
flip him over because
Okay.
it's Lucy. She doesn't think about procedurals, and she's never watched any of those shows.
You've rolled him over. Give me another perception check.
All
Everyone,
of us?
yeah. As the body rolls, this one is active perception, so I won't let you take passive.
Oh, yeah, I understand
Got
that.
a 5. Because I'm
17.
thinking, is touching a body dead by my mage hand like me touching the dead body? And so I got a 5.
Perfect. 17.
25.
Tito, 25.
I got a nat 20. Bam!
Yay! What? Yeah, that's fine. No, I opened that one. It fell out.
Finally, a nat 20.
Okay.
It's been decades.
So, finally a good roll. As the body rolls, Tito and Aoife, you notice there are some crimson-colored seeds that are on his cloak. And as he rolls over, which would have been harder to see, there's a blood stain right where the kidney is. But because he moved, it's a little bit easier to see.
Is or was?
Ooh, Tito's gonna grab one of them
What did I
seeds,
say?
maybe 2 or 3.
Okay, Tito reaches out and he picks up a seed.
As I see him going, I'll be like, oh, no. I won't like go to stop. I'll just be saying no. Like, no.
Listen, Tito's gonna plant this thing. It's gonna be great.
What?
The seed.
Tito's
Do you
Can
see?
we make a vineyard of that seed?
I'm not gonna get close. I'm gonna like whipping around the crimson seed off the dead body. I'm like,
There's a few others here. Do you want one too?
no.
Get a little plant
So
out of this.
I'm not gonna loot the body, but I'm gonna check the body.
I didn't even think about that as a possibility. I didn't
It's
write down
evidence.
what the body has.
It's not me, it's the mage hand. I've never had one before. This is a new ability. I'm just don't understand it.
The body's just
I'm
lying
moving
there,
on.
right?
Tito's
Right.
gonna start scooping
I would
Dude,
like
that
to
body-
cast Mage Hand to smack her Mage Hand.
What does
This is
that
getting
do?
too far out. Yeah, Aoife is going to very openly, verbally, and somatically cast Mage Hand to smack your Mage
Oh
Hand.
my
But
goodness.
we need to know what's.
No, that could have killed them. You don't. Are you daft? Absolutely daft. Okay, it's fine. Just try not to make a scene. You okay?
You're more anxious than me.
And we're not making a scene. You're making a scene.
I think
Do we
should
get
go
wine?
back to the bar and
We get the wine first and not go back empty-handed. Because if we go back
Oh my word.
empty-handed, they might think we did it.
Listen, we're not going back empty-handed. We're going back with 3 or 4 of these awesome red seeds, and this is gonna be great. We're gonna get 3 or 4 of these red plants out of this.
Oh,
Tito?
my word.
would you like to go have a few drinks?
But maybe we should tell the constable.
Oh,
Yes,
Do I know anything
No.
about this town we're in?
we
should probably
should
leave
grab
here.
the wine and go
Yeah.
back to the bar and
You do,
tell
Lucy.
everyone about this
We don't have
body.
wine. We got grapes.
So, Lucy, you're in the Whisper in Hamlet. It's a small village. A lot of the security is done by just people who live here. Small community, police,
Neighborhood watch.
Neighborhood watch. Oliver
Surveillance
is
by your neighbor.
basically in charge. So
Oliver's
he
in
would-
charge. Oh, this is Oliver. We know the guy in charge. We're fine. He's the most beautiful man you've ever seen.
He's pretty.
Tito's pretty too.
Yes.
So we're going to go see. Is he the mayor? Is he a mayor? Is that his title? He's a mayor. We're going to go see him. It's going to be
Is
fine.
the hierarchy? Is a constable better than the mayor?
The mayor's who we know. I don't know.
We don't care about
has
the
a
other
sword.
Guy. What?
He's
And the most heroic voice you've ever heard. Like you hear it and you feel safe.
yes, it's evening. Should you bother the mayor at this?
We're going to get him
point?
right now with that carriage. And she looks over at how the carriage just kept going.
It's gone.
Mm,
Oh, we maybe should have told them.
I thought they would stop if we left. Whenever I left the carriage before, they stopped.
I'm going to
You know, the walk's probably
Again,
good for us anyway.
with my 25. If I'm looking at the wound that was, you said, around the kidneys or in the kidneys.
Mhm.
I was trying to see if it was like a kidney was removed or if it was like they stabbed in the kidneys. Can I tell what kind of wound?
Yeah, it's definitely. Give me like a dexterity save, like an attack roll. Give me an attack roll. This is like a mental. You're making a mental picture of what it could be, right? So you're not
You need to do an
attacking.
attack roll.
Yeah, like you're building a mental image of what
You're
happened.
imagining gutting.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll a
But the
dagger
Dexter is
attack
full.
and see what we got.
Perfect.
23.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's definitely a dagger wound. Absolutely. From the puncture wound where it's located, it does definitely looks like someone came up from behind and like stabbed him. But then it's not quite that though. That doesn't seem right. Maybe not standing? You're not 100% sure though. It's a dagger wound 100%. How
Not
like,
sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, Tito, give me a nature check, by the way. Oh my word, this is I like.
Tito got a 3.
Perfect. And, you know, anyone else who's seen the seed can also give me a nature check.
Could I? Because I'm worried about my buddy Tito, because he might try to
Tito
eat those.
loves this seed. He's gonna plant it. It's gonna be a
Plant it.
plant. He's gonna grow this plant, and then, well, when he identifies what it's for,
How do I get an
he'll
18 on
smoke this plant.
fucking nature, but not in my goddamn perception earlier?
This
got
one makes a lot of. You got a 15, Lucy?
Mhm.
All right. It is crimson light, often used as the base for the potion that is designed to sleep people. With a slight twist of it, it can often be used for like a poison sleep as well. But it's used as the base for a sleep potion.
He was put to sleep. There's a sleep potion. They put him to sleep. Then they stabbed him. And they put him here. Maybe the vineyard people
pretty
did it.
cowardly.
No, they
Does the wound seem to have the seeds around it as well, or does it just seem like the seeds were coming off of, the person's
The
body?
seeds are like we're on like the hem of the cloak.
Mm.
Do we know Sherlock Bones in this world?
What was that name?
Sherlock Bones.
Sherlock Bones?
No,
Sherlock Bones.
Sherlock, like an Ewok?
No,
Sherlock?
like Sherlock,
Yes.
but
yes.
Sherlock.
Yeah, so Ewok.
Sherlock Bones.
Because Lucy make this is a case for Sherlock Bones.
Yeah, it would be a case for
Almost
Sherlock.
died.
But instead, you knuckleheads have to be the ones that are presented with it.
I'm assuming Lucy didn't say that out loud, but I'm just
No.
clocking it for like above
No,
10.
she did. If the answer is yes.
It's
knows him in
the
this
answer is
world.
a no.
Oh, never mind then.
This is
Tragedy, bro.
pre-Arkwich. You
But
guys
what if
are-
we knew him the same way she knew Dory Day?
Nope.
Does the body have any other pouches or anything around it? I'm not going to like touch the body. I'm just looking again, just with eyes. Like,
Yeah, there's a
Dude, we'll
looks
touch
like maybe a coin purse.
Is it being lifted out?
but nothing around the hem where the seeds seem to be coming
doesn't
from.
seem to be like that. Like it almost looks like the cloak dragged along and picked it up from the ground.
Okay. I am going to look toward Boren and just kind of gently nod. Listen, I have no intentions of getting involved in whatever mess this is. To a further degree, I'm going to head back to the Whisper Wind Inn thing, whatever the name of it was, with the lovely lady who asked us for. Oh yes, lovely. If you would like to grab some wine, I'm not sure how much you can carry, but it must be far more than I can. And I am going to
Based on what we just found,
have a wee talk with the lass about the dead body. Just
can you come with me to get the wine? If you go back and beat me there with no wine in your hands, they're going to yell at you. I think we should come back together both with the wine, unless you want to deal with a bunch of pissed off dwarves who want to be drinking. You did
Angry,
tell them you
drunk
were going to bring
dwarves.
wine. They'll probably be mad if you don't have it.
Doesn't
And-
sound
rather not
nice.
draw more attention. Yes, well then let's make haste and go do that.
Yes.
Lucy, Paratos, it was lovely to meet you. I will
Nice to
see
meet
you
you too.
at the inn. Tito, grand. And I'm just gonna make haste toward whichever direction Boren is
We're
heading
going-
for the wine.
We're going the same way because that's towards.
So they're heading away from where you're going, towards.
Lucy, do you think we should take this body to Oliver?
Oh God, they're gonna pick up the body. I'm gonna mute myself. I need.
Should it be seen where it is? I mean, what if we're walking down the road with a body? I mean, I can make a disc that could carry him.
Well, then we could. I
It
mean, we
feels
would just
disrespectful.
explain that we found this in the. So maybe we tell the vineyard people, who, so that they know that the body is here. Because I mean, if we just leave
What if
it
they
here,
did it?
then I guess it's a fight.
I'm not supposed to fight. My therapist is not be fighting anyone.
Well, then let's hope they
I'm
didn't
not
do
supposed to
it.
put
But
myself
we
in
gotta,
those situations.
we gotta do what's right for this person, right? This dead body, and also the vineyard. I mean, if the vineyard did it, they're not gonna just leave it out in the open in their vineyard.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna bury it somewhere. And then 13 years later, somebody's got some foul ass grapes in our wine. The foul grapes are like
So should
the
we?
next season.
So should we go? We go to the vineyard and then we go to Oliver.
Maybe yes.
Should we hide it more?
Why would we do
Would that
that?
be
We're
more
about
of
to
a
tell
crime?
them.
I mean, what if the person did comes back and then there's a murder at loose?
Oh no! Should we stay here and kill them?
I don't think I'm supposed to do that anymore.
Anymore?
You're gone. I thought you were gone.
This is an A and B conversation.
We stopped when you made it clear we stopped when you started like trying to pick up the body.
That's true, I think.
I think we need to leave. Probably leave the body and go tell the vineyard. And if somebody comes and takes it, then they'll be like, "Ah, these guys are just nuts."
Could they? Maybe they'd have a faster way to get Oliver. How far? Our dungeon master.
It's
How
about-
far away were we supposed to go in that?
I don't
carriage?
think we can.
It's about-
I don't think we can consult all.
You were almost there. Like you're in the outskirts of the Whisperwind Hamlet. It's a 5-10 minute walk. It's another 5 minutes to the vineyard.
Oh.
And it's another 10 minutes to the.
Okay, so they came out of
At this
that
point, though,
tavern
you
here,
do
we were going
see
this way.
you do see the wagon coming this way, and it's getting dark. So there's the light and the guys.
What if we tell him? Then we
The
all
carriage
hey,
drivers
we can
looks-
all ride back. Do you want to ride back with us?
No, I'm booking it. Like we were making haste, so like we are going in the opposite direction to go get the wine to
So then you were
go-
gone. Yeah, you're gone
Okay.
So
completely.
they didn't hear it.
Didn't hear that.
I thought you were saying that we stopped when you.
Oh
yeah, okay,
no, I was
we
not. I
just-
would. No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Why don't we?
She would have sped up had she heard somebody going to go touch the body. Nonetheless, like
don't
again,
we-
remember she did say, "Lucy, you found a body."
That's really funny.
I think Lucy was not having any of that. Just
But now Lucy's touching the body.
not now. She tried to heal it.
Yeah, you did touch the body several
She
times.
did. We tried
With
to heal
mage
it. No,
hand.
only once with her own hands though.
Yeah, but you did. Yeah, you're right. But you did
What
touch
if we
it.
took the body to the vineyard and
So-
said, "Hey, we found this in your vineyard"?
Why don't we leave it here? Go to the carriage. Get the carriage, take us to Oliver, and tell him because we'll be even faster. Now the carriage is back. Lucy's splitting the party.
Okay.
So, Boren and Aoife, you get to the what appears to be, based on location and proximity to the vineyard, the person who owns the vineyard's house.
I'll be right back.
And there are no lights. There's no lights on. It doesn't look like anyone's home.
Son of a fuck. Okay.
Yo,
Um,
on the door.
No answer. Doesn't seem like anyone's home.
I'm just trying to see which way this is gonna go.
Maybe that's who's dead.
A second. Oh. I rolled a 13. Okay. Aoife is going to open the door and see if it's unlocked.
It is unlocked. Yeah, it just opens up.
Something's going on in this town. We should go in and make.
I'm not going to pass the threshold, but I'm going to yell in, "Hello! They're out of wine at the inn. I've come to get some wine. Is there someone here?"
There is no answer. It echoes uselessly. It's like you're screaming into the void.
I'm going to run in and see if there's like signs of a break-in or something. I'm thinking this is
Okay.
connected to
So,
everything else going
Boren,
on.
you enter, and everything seems to be in order. Whoever lives here seems to be very clean. Not really a mess. You do see crates of wine, barrels of wine, also bottles, and like the wine process, and it looks like a very nice house made for making wine. But there's no one in here, and there's no sign of struggle.
Is there any wine I can see out that I could take back to the?
I mean, yeah, there's definitely like done barrels. It appears like he
Oh.
has stuff stacked and ready for. Aoife, what are you doing?
It's still dark inside, correct? You didn't make any light or turn any lights on?
Correct.
With my special eyes, can I see anything in there that would look to be the seeds or anything like that? Like to see like if the seeds possibly came henceforth from the owner of the vineyard
Sure.
versus possibly the assailant?
Roll your perception.
Absolutely. Please, dice gods, be nice.
No.
Oh, 18. That's
Yay.
not horrible.
That's pretty good. You don't. I mean, no. It looks mainly wine. You see a lot of grapes, grape presses, various decanters. That's used for wine, right? Decanting wine.
Does
I
the
don't drink.
decanter are there full decanters of wine in which we could grab a couple to take back?
You see Boren lifting up a barrel of wine.
I'll use the mage hand that I still have out
Yeah.
to grab a couple of the decanters.
Okay.
I don't believe I could physically carry a barrel of wine, so I will take some decanters in hand.
Perfect.
But I'm not going to cross the threshold. I'll have mage hand bring them to me.
Perfect.
As we're making our way, because I'm assuming Boren is not wanting to dishevel the home, I'm assuming.
No, not at all. I wanted to make sure there were no like break-ins or violence. I was thinking help people.
Yes,
I
I
was thinking thieve.
have a very
Mm,
bad feeling that the vineyard might be needing a change of ownership soon. Let's make haste back to the inn. I would like to not take the path that we just took up here, though. Can we kind of go around the other side of the vineyard, away from said dead body?
Said buddy.
I think it's safer to go back that way. If the murderers are still here, they're going to be hiding elsewhere. Dead
Are
body
you more
might be the
afraid of
safest.
the murderers, or are you more afraid of getting caught to possibly be the murderer, is my question.
I'm carrying a keg of wine. No one's going to think I murdered anything.
Yes, very,
They might blame you, but...
Yes, and that is where it lies that I would like to not take the straight shot back. We could make haste, and I mean, I understand you have little legs, but like, I could give you a wee shove every now and then to speed you up and downhill.
That's so
I
racist.
can run faster than you.
Are you sure?
Wait, I don't have those boots.
What's
in
your walking
the
speed?
30.
Oh, we won the same. Excellent.
Is it 30
I
or
was being racist.
It's 30.
The same. I am not going back the same way we came.
Oh my
Okay.
word, that's so funny.
So if we are staying together, I suggest that you get comfortable with the idea that we're going to go around the other way.
All right, let's go back. I want to.
Okay, I didn't know if we were going to split the party thrice or if you were okay.
Oh, you're
All
right.
right.
It is 25 feet.
That's
It's
what I
only
thought.
30 because of those boots. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just behind
Every now
you.
and then I'll give him just a little whoop. Like,
So Tito and Lucy, the cart pulls up. Like, there you are, miss. I
Hi.
do apologize. I missed you leaping from the carriage. My apologies.
We thought we
we
need grapes.
fell out.
We thought we
You.
were gonna need grapes. We met some people.
Well, please come back and I will escort you the rest of the way.
Good.
to
No more
the
questions. Good.
village.
Can we go as fast as possible?
Yes,
And we will be late.
We can definitely go as fast as possible. Yeah.
All right, yeah, we found a body.
A body of knowledge about grapes
Body of knowledge. You found books about grapes. That's excellent.
and a body.
And a body. Sorry, what?
Like a dead one.
A dead body? Should we... Wait,
Go as
maybe...
fast as possible to the mayor. We gotta go to the mayor.
Go to the mayor. Yes, then I will definitely...
Don't worry, we'll protect
Wait.
you.
3 points turn. Here we come.
Should we have told him that? Because
We
I can
gotta
think we're
get there
gonna
as
close
fast
it
as
like.
possible, right?
Yes, we're going as fast as possible. It's not easy to turn this thing around in such a small little...
12-point turn. The horse poops a couple times.
It's that scene from...
Prestidigitation.
It's the scene from Austin Powers. Eventually...
I don't see the harm in telling him. He's great. He's been friendly.
Boren, do you hear it? Horse going in reverse.
And so as you two arrive at the inn, you also see the carriage arriving at the
For
inn.
fuck's sake.
They were faster than us, even going around.
He didn't go fast. Of course, you missed. Yeah, and then the horse went like this at normal speed.
Was there a point where Lucy was like,
Also-
she climbed to the top, looking around like, could we go a little bit faster? She's
Did
climbing
you-
back down.
Did you miss the
we
20
could've
point
ran.
turn? You could have ran and it would have been faster. I'm sorry. I'm
Like,
sorry.
the horse walks faster than us, but we probably won't run faster than it walks.
Yeah, but it's pretty comfortable in the carriage, and there's also wine and snacks. So.
Yeah, let's have a few drinks and
Clean my hands first before I touch any snacks.
while we wait. to
Oh, I
get-
prestidigitation my own hand. Because I touched the dead body.
So you guys arrive at the exact same time, and you see Boren carrying a keg of liquid, and you see.
Oh, good. That means the
Eva.
wine owners of the they're still alive.
What?
Aoife will just like walk in and literally just wherever the barmaid is, I don't care how close she is, I'm just gonna 2 decanters laid down. What is the name and description of the wine owner, the vineyard owner, please?
Give me a second. Here. Let me. Oh my gosh, this is so funny, guys. By the way, I'm dying here. Oh, it's so good.
You sent us to a murder mystery. We're supposed to be the suspects, not the people solving it.
His name's Thomas. He's a little bit. He's got like sandy blonde hair. He kind of has like looks a little bit. He's got really big nostrils, big old floppy ears. Human. Gap tooth, freckles.
Eve is baffled because the man that she saw, that she attempted to trip, that she thought might have murdered the said person in the vineyard, seems to be the vineyard owner, not the dead body.
Yeah.
And she just sits there, shaking her head kindly to the barmaid. Yes. Oh, good. Thomas makes some good wine, I hear. A keg is forthwith coming, and she will just literally go back to where she had sat before she had left, if it's still unoccupied, and just sit down and be like, "What the fuck is happening?" Because that's not what the dead body looked like, right? The living person that she tried to trip is the person that she's describing.
Correct. Yes, you have it correct. They're different people. Barn, you enter with your keg of ale and your brother and cousin. I can't remember his name. Go. Gavin, thank you. Yes! Time to drink more! I've lost my accent.
Did he say that this is his family? He only said that they would possibly beat me down. Did he say that they were family at any point?
No, he did not. He said they will beat you down. Also, you don't know that they're his family. They're dwarves.
Right, no, I'm just making sure that that's not something I missed.
No, they did. He did say they would beat you down.
Yes. I'll make sure to motion toward Boren to come hither.
And the raven-haired girl starts to pour drinks. Lucy and Tito, what are you two doing?
Going straight to Oliver's magnificent mansion that she's imagined in her head for weeks.
That's the end.
Farmhouse, isn't it?
That's the end.
It's the end?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Oliver's house?
Yeah.
She bursts in. I need to see the mayor as soon as possible.
Oh, hey, Lucy. And you see Aspen there standing behind the bar, raven blonde hair, wife of Oliver.
I should have known. As a player. Of course that's Aspen.
Yeah, hi. Oliver is he's doing a ceremony right now in the church. He's busy. No one's allowed to see him. It's just
he's a priest and a mayor?
well, not quite. He's
Lives in
part,
Mercy, so she makes beeline for the church.
It's
Bye.
locked. Okay.
I can lock, she says in her head.
Okay, so Tito, what are you doing? Lucy runs in. Okay, you go.
Lucy really likes Aspen,
bye.
but feels uncomfortable around her.
Because you crush all over up on Oliver.
And I suspect that Aspen knows and doesn't care.
Yeah, she's not threatened by
I agree with you, Lucy. It doesn't matter if he's locked in there. He's Oliver and he's ours, and we're gonna see him.
Oh, okay.
That's like Lucy's inner thoughts coming out through Tito's voice, and she feels really weird.
I'm dying.
Oh,
yes, he is ours.
So
I'm
you
dying
get
every game, and I've been in it for every game. No,
we're so funny.
Oh, Lucy's what? How old is she? 4 at this point?
Something like that. Young.
How many years ago?
Oh
was
my
it?
gosh, she's a teeny
really
tiny
young.
tot that just touched a body.
You know what? Hang on. So we can say Shunies work like dog years. A dog is about 30 years old when they're 1 year old, and then it teeters off. So a 14-year-old dog is like a 70-year-old human, and so it's
the Shuni. They come of age around 8, so that's why she was 7 at the beginning of the game. So if we're in the past, remember she just turned 8
Yeah,
in games. You became of
Yeah.
age.
But
like a
I
couple
think
games
I
ago.
like the idea that it's sped up, so they hit maturity a lot sooner. So like 4 years old is like a mature shoonie, 8 years old is like an of age shoonie because it slows down in the middle.
They
So
die
she's like
at
16.
50.
She can drive.
She's
but
like
she just can't.
she's a
you know,
teenager, yeah,
have a house.
yeah, right.
Okay.
I mean, you're still a teenager. You can still be a teenager in
But
present game.
She's young for her age emotionally.
That's
Yes.
even in the current game. So you see Lucy rush in, say hi, Aspen. Where's Oliver? Bye, Aspen, and leave. Boren, the dwarves start drinking more. They're pretty well sloshed. The portly human in the female human in the corner also starts to drink some more. It's pretty hammered as well. You two get to the church door and it is locked.
I am a thief in this world.
Yes,
She was
you-
not a thief before.
Yes.
Sleight of hand. Is that we do
Roll.
for thieves' tools?
Yep. Or it's a it's a thieves tools check.
But the thieves' tools check. It's not a sleight
It's
of hand
like
check?
it's like if you're proficient with thieves tools, you roll, add your proficiency modifier.
Okay, so I just roll d20 and add. I'm pretty sure she is because it's part
And
of
your
what...
dexterity modifier as well. It's fine. You can roll. I don't care. I don't care enough. You can roll your sleight of hand if you want. Make
Or
it
should I just
easier.
roll a d20?
You
Or
roll
just
sleight
roll
of hand.
dexterity and add my
That would be the roll. Roll dexterity. Add your.
natural 20. That's a better roll.
Great. So yeah, you do. It's really easy. Oh, yeah, ooh, I click, and then you go to open the door, and it's barred from the inside.
Look for a window.
You did definitely unlock the door. It was really cool. It was really easy, and you looked really slick. And Tito, you're a little bit impressed with how nonchalant Lucy did that.
I have never stayed in my room while grounded. And there's no room in the library I've
What's
not
up
been
with the
in.
door? Why is it not doing it? Should we kick the hell out of it?
You can. She steps back.
Do you think there's a window we can like climb up to?
There
Is
are windows. They're all stained glass windows. It doesn't
Do
look
you
like
go-
the kind that open.
Oh no.
Do you go to hell if you break church windows?
What's
Is that how this works? My brother Charles, he's really pious, and he says that guy really.
Listen, I think I could get an exception.
Oh God!
It's too bad that stained glass you can't see it from the outside. Because I'm kind of curious if this is like weird Cthulhu type stuff in the stained glass.
Tito's gonna start climbing.
You can roll your knowledge religion as you're looking at the stained glass.
This Lucy does not know religion the same way future Lucy does. 8.
You don't know, man. You don't
If I've
don't
been-
even recognize the deity. You're like, I don't know.
I haven't started reading about. Have I started worshiping her yet?
No.
Because she's reading her occult books late at night in the library.
You haven't started yet.
If Lucy was in the real world, she would love, like, I guess she's like Willow. She would love Buffy.
Mm. Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to find is another entrance. I'm knocking too.
No one answers. You can walk around the
Oh,
building.
can I send the mage hand through? Do I have to see?
I
It's barred. Is there a little gap? Can I send the mage hand through?
I think you can send the mage hand through, can't you?
'Cause
How
you
long
have to be
does
able
your
to
mage
see.
hand stay?
Is
think
there a
a
bell tower?
Minutes?
It's longer than a minute. There is
It's duration 1 minute.
yeah, so it's gone by now. There is
It's a cantrip. I can make it again.
oh it's a cantrip. Yeah, then
Yeah.
you can send it through. Yeah,
And I want to try to have it open up whatever's barring it.
yeah. Let me see how heavy it can lift because I think it has a limit.
Is the church attached to the inn?
It's
okay.
it's like across ish from the street.
So we
That's
did
a
see them
newer-
exit the building.
You saw them exit. Yeah. Anything you want to do, Aoife? hanging out. Boren, anything you want to do?
I was trying to motion for Boren to come join.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yes, Boren.
Yes. I'll.
You kind of
Just kinda-
sobered up a bit. Also, you haven't
Yeah.
been. They haven't been letting you drink nearly as much. They need someone that's kind of present, and you're the
I'm
designated
the
driver.
youngest.
Yeah.
Free sparkling water.
Yeah. You basically.
So you did join me at the table.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Immediately, she would like lean towards you as to not make a scene and to be loud and lower her voice and say, "I don't think it's a good idea for you to partake in any of the beverage tonight. I think the gent in charge of the winery has got some foul play afoot, because that is the man that I saw leaving the area where the body was found. So I do hope that you're not severely attached to any of the people in here drinking right now, because it could be the end of it.
Just my family. Just my kin.
Like, oh God, are the
That's my cousin.
all
That's my
dwarves are. Oh,
uncle.
okay.
And
Oh.
that one he's distant somehow.
All
So,
dwarves are kin.
Aoife is of pallid skin, so she's very pale faced, maybe a little more pale than usual, and she somehow pales more at the hearing of this. She's almost translucent at this point, and she visibly seems shooken and says, "Damn dwarves and their fucking drinking. I think that we should indeed find where those folks were. It was a mayor. What was it, constable? Who did they know?"
They know the mayor. They said. What is this amplified concern all of a sudden?
The seeds. I don't know if you paid attention, but it definitely can be used to sleep people and can be poisonous. And the gent that left the area where the body was seen matches the description of the master that takes care of the winery and does such. And it's not sitting well with me that these particular seeds would be on a body seen near the person leaving that owned the vineyard. Does that make sense? Like, and that they're not there.
I think the question is, do we trust those two morons? Or do we just talk to the barkeep over there and see if she has any ideas? Because I know they say they know the mayor, but I don't even know if we believe them.
Well, and that's my thing is I see, here's the impression that I get. And oh God, it just seems so dubious, doesn't it? I don't know that Lucy is how do you say?
Sure?
Yes. Enough to understand maybe the difference between like maybe a constable and a mayor, and maybe could be swayed to think that somebody is the mayor when they are indeed not. So
yes,
maybe since the lovely barmaid did happen to tell me exactly what the owner of the vineyard looked like that makes the wine, and I can guarantee you that is the man that I attempted to trip.
Why did you do that?
Because I saw the body.
Oh,
And I had a very, very bad feel. It didn't go well, did it? Yes. Yes. Let's ask her if we could find the mayor, because maybe they don't know the real mayor.
Yeah. Let's ask her or do we want the constable? I mean, the police force might be a little more useful right now.
Well, I guess politics, small towns. Could. Oh, for fuck's sake! Could.
Honestly, it's probably the same person. Let's just ask for the mayor.
No, very, very much so. Yes. Yes. Let's. So
They
I'll.
don't look very enlightened here. They probably don't have that many people in charge.
As we're passing, the table in which he said his dwarven kinfolk were definitely heavy in the cup.
Yeah.
Can I just take a passive glance and see if they look like they're maybe of the scarlet seed? Like if they seem to be maybe taken about differently than what wine would just do.
They're all awake. I mean, you can roll your insight. Roll insight.
Okay. Oh, that's a 9.
I mean, they look hammered. They look pretty well sloshed. That's about it. They look like drunk dwarves.
Yes. As she walks
You
by,
know
she'll
what?
just
You do know dwarves. I mean, you don't know these dwarves. You know
Right.
other dwarves, though. And those dwarves and these dwarves apparently have something in common.
yes. Yes. She'll just in her head mentally think, well, if they die, they had fun doing it, and then just like go straight for the
Brutal! I love it.
I mean, that's how they would want to die if they're going
I mean,
to.
yeah, you know what? They wouldn't know. It's painless.
So I'll try to get to the barkeep and ask if I can find the mayor.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Looking for the mayor, if it's at all possible. I know it's a wee bit in the evening.
Oh, yeah, that would be Oliver. He's in the church. He's doing some sort of ritual with his friends in there. I don't quite know.
Was Thomas a friend that's in the ritual?
Yes, I think so.
Did Thomas provide drink for the festival or the things?
I mean,
Festivities?
He provides most of the ale around here.
There's not another source that happens.
I mean, we do get ale from Parkovia, but with the wine, if they're drinking wine, I don't know what they're drinking today. I don't think they would be doing much drinking.
How would I go about getting to the thing that he's busy at doing? Yes.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's locked, and they don't just allow anyone to wander in there.
She will straighten up a little bit and bring her cloak back, not all the way. She's just gonna bring it back just enough to where it's just like at the edge of her ears, and stand up to her full height instead of being slumped over. And what is your name?
Aspen.
Not going full Karen. She's not doing for that. She's presenting herself a little bit more regally.
Full
Aspen.
Karen.
I was actually invited to the ceremony, and I have been dragging my feet because I'm not from here. How would I find him?
Roll your deception.
Jesus. 20! Dirty 20!
Whoa, pretty good. Oh, I mean, in the church. I don't know how you'd get in there.
They lock it before everybody's in attendance.
Apparently, I mean, what's your name?
Lorelei.
Lorelei. I haven't seen you around these parts, Lorelei.
No, I've been traveling for quite some time, and was requested at the behest
Okay.
of a few people,
Yeah,
and I'm to see the mayor and be part of the festivities.
I mean, I think they'll be. They should be done in an hour or two. I don't really know.
Is there a spot in which I could sit outside of the church to wait?
I mean, you could sit on the front porch. Yeah, it's a perfect view of the church.
Excellent. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, no problem.
And I will, tip my head toward Born. Born, would you mind showing me where the church is at, just to get a look outside?
Mm-hmm.
Thank
And
you.
I'll go with her and take a seat.
I'm not sitting.
I'm sitting. I had a couple drinks. I have to.
Oh, you slide
I'm
dog.
not letting you drink since we got here.
Yeah, I've had one drink because when I poured for everyone, I had to pour for myself.
Son of a
You
bitch.
sly dog. So Lucy and
You know
Tito.
how much shit my cousin would
I
have
have an
gave me
idea.
if I didn't drink anything?
I mean, you're not supposed to, but
So
yeah,
I was
you're
codependent,
right.
but I'm all for that.
I'm definitely
So-
far from drunk. I'm a dwarf. I had one drink. I just want to sit.
So
Lucy has an idea.
Relax.
wait,
If
maybe
the
we
mage
should
hand-
take a break here. It's 8.
Oh.
Short break. Short
Yes.
break. 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Go do whatever. We usually come back. We'll trickle in and uncam when we're done. So we will be
Alrighty.
back. Perfect. This was very funny. Very, 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 very funny.
Yep.
All All right, I'll be back.
horses back. Oh my.
There's Mal.
What are you talking to me?
No, I just said there's Mal.
Oh.
I
Ah.
figured you couldn't hear me because you were.
Yeah, I don't have my headphones
Your
on.
headphones were off.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
You ready for Lucy's crazy idea?
Holy crap! You guys are funny. I just like D&D. We haven't even like done anything.
Well, we're about to
done-
break open a door.
We've done the fun part of D&D.
Yeah, did you warn her that we are just absolutely loose cannons?
I forgot.
Because we make every situation difficult.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
true.
used to Tito and Lucy. I'm not used to a normal person meeting us right off the bat.
Yeah, because everybody else in our group is just nuts as us.
Not Oliver. So Oliver and Aoife are gonna
Oliver,
be
we're
like,
giving brain trauma though.
Yeah,
So
Oliver
Lucy, if Mage Hand doesn't work, she wants to cast Tensor's floating disc, which as I move in a direction, it goes with me. So I just need to get on Tito's back and for Tito to climb up this side of the wall, and the disc will go up and can lift 500 pounds, and maybe that can destroy the bar.
Oh, we can do it.
Tensor's
Or
floating
we
disc.
can just go in through one of these windows.
Great. These are great plans.
Because Mage Hand can only do 10 pounds. I figured that won't work, right?
Well,
Yeah, yes, you're correct.
So
maybe
that's what she
Tito
wants to
doesn't
do.
need to do that.
Because she casts the Tensor's floating disc, and then it follows me if I go. But I'm gonna go up.
I don't think it can go through.
I have to be able to see. So I'm wondering when I unlocked it and pull and it's barred, can I see a gap in there? Can I see a little bit?
Hang on, I'm
Oh,
looking
it's
at the
hot.
spell. Kits,
I don't
by the
think
way,
Tito's gonna break a window.
I'm sorry to tell you that the party you're joining is just a bunch of loose cannons. And
Excellent.
We're all kind of
And Oliver.
Well,
I feel
Part
like
of it.
Oliver will
We're
potentially.
generally good, but we're gonna get into some stuff.
okay.
Lucy's
I wasn't
pretty
sure how-
awful good.
I wasn't sure how well Ether would fit in, but it seems like it doesn't matter. it seems
We'll
like she
accept her.
blends pretty well. So
We accept any and all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We got a feral horde.
We've trauma bonded so hard.
trauma bonded. Okay, I guess we're ready again. So, you should probably read Tensor's floating disc like in its entirety because I feel like you're missing some of the spell, and I think it doesn't act as you want it to. I'm sorry to say.
Well, if I have to go 20 feet away from it, then it follows me. So I have to go.
Sure, but keep reading.
Can cross an elevation of 10 feet. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it cannot go up or down. It can go up or down
Oh.
stairs. It can't just go wah, wah.
Man.
So if you go off a cliff with it, it just goes meh. Yeah.
I want to break a window. That
Well,
feels
what if
like
we wait?
blasphemy. She's still fairly religious at this
What
point.
What if we wait?
But I really want to see him doing. I don't know. The murders. This is important. There's a crime scene. We can't wait.
You're right. We have to get up to their bell tower. They have to have one, right, at the church?
There's no bell tower.
There's no bell
How do you
tower.
call people to prayer?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Well,
Sus.
Tito, give me a proficiency roll.
What?
Proficiency roll. With like an attack roll, basically. Just give me an attack roll. You can also do knowledge, some sort of knowledge. You can do an intelligence or like a strength check. I'll give you those two options.
Oh, so not an attack.
Aoife, you can have. Boren, you can have one too. You don't get one, Lucy.
Well, you said intelligence.
Aoife
and
gets what?
I might have rolled the wrong thing.
Give me a. I'm looking at your. I have to look at the skills.
Unnatural 20.
Nice.
Give me a history check, Aoife. And then, you got a dirty 20, an unnatural 20. dirty 20, I think is what you mean. Boren, the way the church is designed is very. You're a religious man. You're literally a paladin.
Yes.
Oftentimes, like, churches are designed to be. Sorry, I was just reading a message that someone sent. I guess I can read it. Lucy really wants to see Oliver doing a ritual because that does it for her.
I thought it made you a little weird. It was like, no, we must get in there. That's what's underlying that. She thinks that's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
She hopes there's blood involved.
Well, they did
Yay.
maybe kill a person for this ritual.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I completely. Oh, right.
This
So
is weird.
oftentimes churches are designed to have dual purpose, like war torches. You know what I mean? Like you see that a lot with Lathander, where they have their dawn fortresses and stuff that you can like use to to be on the front lines of battle and bring that. This is the design of it is very much in line with that. So it doesn't seem like it feels more war church than like worship church. Like you see it and you go, they're preparing for a battle, which is weird.
I feel like this is an outpost, not a
It's almost what it feels like.
I rolled an 11 on the history, by the way, so
Okay, yeah, you don't
neither here nor there.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. I mean, doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't like conjure any images.
Since we were just walking up to the church, am I seeing a Tito man scaling?
Are you scaling, Tito?
Oh yeah, brother.
Yes, you do.
And then I'm seeing Lucy doing what?
Lock picking and then putting a mage hand through the door, trying to open it.
She's
Excellent.
like,
Okay.
doesn't work though.
Really, she's good at lock picking though. She's like she's done it before.
And you haven't got the door open though. No. Okay. Fudge.
She knocks to the mage hand.
I don't know which way I want this to go.
From the inside.
Well, don't have much of a choice, do I? I'll look over to Boren. Do you have a set of skills? Like,
A particular set of skills.
That sounds really quite rude. I like, do you do things? Like, what is your job title? Ah, that's the right question.
I go to school to learn how to worship, and I fight. I swing my weapon very well. Not much else.
Go to school.
I do drink
to do
a lot.
church. Good. Okay.
I gotta-
Sweet. What kind of
Seminary.
weapon?
It's you, Chris. Sorry.
What kind of weapon do you wield?
I have a glaive.
Okay. How well would it do against the door?
Oh, I can knock down the door if that's what you want.
Does this particular building belong to the deity in which you worship?
No.
Does your deity have an affinity against... Is this made of wood? Is the door made of wood?
Yes.
Against wood?
We like all natural things, but there's no harm in knocking down this door. I don't.
It seems...
Okay.
Since you came here with me, and I definitely was not invited. Hate to tell you that now. And it does seem
Aoife,
that it is
you
within-
hear what sounds like footsteps coming towards the door. They're close now because it's it's a thick door, and you basically catch it right before the sound of hello, yes, what do you need?
I want to scramble between his legs, going.
The door is still
I
closed.
see the mayor. Oh, I need to see the mayor, and it's of utmost importance.
Oh, he's real busy.
Matters of death, not so much life.
I'll put my hand around Lucy's mouth.
Please don't do that.
Too late.
Nope, not doing that. Nope, opposing. Does not like to be touched like
strength
that.
check?
Athletics.
Okay.
Against Lucy's athletics.
Fuck me.
Lucy does not like being touched.
That's true.
18.
21.
21. Shit! It's the closest I'll ever get with a flat roll with no plus to it.
I mean, it's the person to go against.
Oh, that's funny.
Like,
Hush, hush,
no,
hush.
don't grab me. Why are you grabbing me?
Okay, hush, hush. I will just yell, open the door.
We're pretty busy.
I'm going to
We're
run
deep.
at the door full speed and
Yeah, I'll move out the
break
way.
through it with my glaive.
You're gonna run. You're gonna wait. You're gonna run like
Yes.
roll.
He's a battering ram.
Roll. Give me an attack roll.
Just not the good glaive. Hold on. Do I still have my old one? So it's gonna be a d20 plus 4. 22?
Okay, now give me a percentile. All right, hang on. Let me think of the number. Where on the door are you attacking? Are you going for like the center where the doors meet? Are you going for?
Is there like a
It's like double doors.
handle-
It's
okay,
double doors.
door.
That...
Oh yeah, I'm going for the middle.
Okay, great. Give me a percentile. We're gonna go with okay. Okay. You're lucky you're a dwarf and he Hey, what the heck? Ah! You almost caught me! What are you doing?
Did it break open?
Roll damage. You could have just killed the man, by the way.
It would be the first time.
Does it sound like the gent with the gap in the teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
This is just a 1d10. So there's 1d10 low roll. 2.
No, the door does not open. Yeah, what? Hey, what are you doing? I told you he's busy. He'll be out again. You know what? Now I'm gonna go get him. He's gonna go give you a piece of his mind. You attacking on me like that?
The vineyard's on fire. It's of great importance.
We don't need to lie. There's already bad things happening.
Oh my God, Lucy. She doesn't say that. She just looks at you with utter disdain.
She waves.
Oh my God.
Beautiful. Love it. I'm really glad that this past game is just bringing everyone together.
Whoa. So remember, past Lucy can really not handle being touched like that.
Yeah, that's
My
true.
apologies. We'll discuss it later.
I mean,
If
you
there is
know,
a later.
in your defense, everyone at one point or another tries to grab Lucy.
Has touched her.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Everybody
The vineyard's on fire!
attacked by her.
Roll your
Did it roll deception?
Yeah, roll your deception.
Please roll high dice gods. 20.
Wow,
7 is a nat 20.
natural 20. Why did you say so in the first place? And the... Oliver, I can't get the bar off. Oliver!
I want to help with my mage hand in there. Push up with him to help him.
Give me a
What do
strength.
you roll for that?
It's a flat. I think it's a flat. Give me a flat roll.
Just D20? You
Yeah.
know what's when it's a flat roll for me? My wisdom. 8.
Oliver! I can't get the door! You made the bar too heavy! Come on!
Oh no.
How would you trap the people in the ritual in? That doesn't sound
Sounds
like
very
Oliver.
counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Could Oliver be a doppelganger? Maybe this isn't our Oliver. He wouldn't do that. He's kind and brilliant and
I look at Born. I don't know that they actually know the mayor.
I think
saved
there are a
him.
couple of morons.
And
Why would you say something like that?
you hear a step aside, I'll take care of it.
That's him.
And you hear the
She starts
loud
screaming.
chunk, and the door. What seems to Lucy, Tito.
We'll give her hugs.
Hey, nice to see you. Hug. Tito he offers his hand.
Hey, Ollie.
What's the vineyard's on fire? We should probably go get some water. I'll
It's on
go.
fire,
I don't
but
think
someone was
there's a fire.
murdered.
Hold up. The vineyard isn't on fire.
Well, that's good.
I'm not sure about that. We found a dead body in the vineyard.
Well, I was almost a dead body. Oliver, they attacked me through the door.
That was not the intentions, I do believe. It was
That's
to open the door.
Probably not the intentions. Clearly.
You're not even bleeding. You're fine.
Look, Thomas, why don't you go back down, and I'll talk with them. Deal me out, I guess.
You're just playing cards?
Nah,
You told your wife you were doing a
well,
ritual.
it's a manly ritual.
How else are you lying to Aspen?
It's
Before
not.
Thomas is able to leave, I would like to scurry in front of him
Yeah.
and place my hands up for him to
Whoa!
stop.
Whoa! Well, little lady.
Hi, you
Hello.
you hit me in town
Name-
earlier by accident.
I don't believe that to be what.
You were walking this way and I was going toward the vineyard. to
Yeah,
go
and
look
you
at your
tried to
car.
trick
Yes,
me. Yeah, I remember.
I do believe you're thinking incorrectly. However,
Yeah. Anyways,
may I look on your person?
no.
Lucy, can you look on his person?
What? That's
Can while everyone's distracted, can I try to? Is Oliver still looking straight at me? I want to
Yeah.
sneak in.
Oliver is looking at you. No, you can't touch me. What are you talking about?
Do you have seeds?
I've like grape seeds. I have grapes.
You know, has seeds.
I've at the
I know I want
place
to.
I like grape seeds.
Not of the grape variety, though.
No.
So
Why'd you
can I
need
pickpocket
seeds
him?
for?
Fuck, what I would like to know if they're lying to me.
Sense
Percep-
motive. Oh, insight. It's insight.
Insight. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm like, oh my god! It's a 7.
Wait, you rolled a d10?
No? It was a D20. It was a 2 plus 5, 7.
Wow.
My dice are all over the place right now.
I mean, you just don't trust and you don't like them.
Lucy really wants to see the card table. Are you playing Go Fish?
No.
She runs in.
No, like. Well, I mean.
Mhm.
I guess. Look, Oliver.
Is he wearing a cloak still?
No, he's not. He's in like trousers, and he's got the sandy blonde hair, right? And
Shirt on?
unkempt shirt, but like the
Okay.
buttons down, like they're they're maybe they've been drinking a little bit.
I was like, was it strip poker? Because you started with trousers. I'm like, what's happening?
I'm winning. Yeehaw! I love playing. Hey, you play strip poker with Henry Cavill too.
Do I see a place where they would have a coat,
you
like a coat rack
can-
for the church?
You know what? Give me a sleight of hand check, and then do they have strip poker?
21.
Oh, that was Lucy. My bad. I thought you were talking to me. My bad.
You get. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, yeah. There's nothing to you. You don't get anything. He doesn't have anything on him. All of his possessions are basically.
No cards up his sleeve. He wasn't cheating.
I don't know. Let's see if he was cheating. Because maybe you do get an ace. No. Nothing.
Keep running.
All right. Well, hey, I guess we're gonna call it a night then, Oliver.
I'll look at the mayor. Sir, Oliver?
Yes, Oliver. That's my name.
I'll at will
Oliver.
do minor illusion and show a miniature scale of the dead body in my hand. More so like the facial features, not like the wound and everything, but like, does this person look familiar to you?
I want you to
Oh,
give
God.
me
Familiar
a
to me.
wisdom check to see how good it is. It could be a wisdom check. How good is it? It's like your artistic ability and your recall.
Well, I mean, it's a natural thing that I have. Is shape
Oh.
shadows.
Oh,
It's-
yeah,
it's-
no,
it's
but
me.
like, right, but I'm wondering, like, you know, I'm curious how good it is. Like, cause,
Wisdom?
like, how well do you remember the face?
So would it be more performance or would it be wisdom?
You can do performance.
I'm like trying to think of like what is all in
Yeah.
here. I'm like, what
Yeah,
would
yeah.
it be? Oh God, please dice, please. Motherfuck! 7. Just looks
Oh,
like a
yeah, 7's your
squiggle
number.
cartoon.
What? Well, it's definitely a man.
Looks like Charlie Brown.
Could you like refine the features a little bit? Maybe give it eyes.
I'm allowed to shake my hands and do it again.
Yeah. I'll give it to you. I'm sorry. That's just me teasing you now. Oh, wait, that's the dead person. That looks like
I didn't say he was dead yet. I just said, does this
No.
person look familiar to you?
no, someone said murder, right? That the person that's dead though is who you're showing. Yeah, that's Garrett, I believe. Wow, it looks like Garrett, I think.
What does Garrett do?
Not much now.
Wow. Look,
Well, he's the woodworker. He does a lot of the carpentry and craftsmanship in the village.
Talented
He's-
man, actually. I apologize
Church.
for my comment.
What
no
do you
longer
mean?
with us.
What do you? He's no longer. And at this point, Thomas has gone back down into wherever.
Did
You
I already
see-
go down? Remember,
Oh
I ran.
yeah, you're
Oh,
you're
God,
going
Lucy.
down there also.
Once
Sorry.
I'm down in there, can I sneak?
Yeah.
I want to see if anyone else playing cards.
can-
I want to see what kind of. I want to know what kind of card games Oliver likes, so I can try to play those card games with him.
Yeah. You
Aw.
are.
Stealth.
Roll your stealth.
8.
What are you hiding? What you doing?
Did I see? Did I have seen the card table yet?
I mean, you're at like as you go down and you start to walk slower, and then behind you comes Thomas. Thomas, what you doing? I'm just gonna sneak past you. I'm gonna go get my
Where she
stuff.
runs. Did I find the card?
Yeah, you find cards. It looks like there's give me a second. You see a gruff-looking man with a long matted beard. Looks a little bit older, weathered, half elf by the looks of it. And you see another man who is balding, human. He looks really, really buff. Sitting down at the table. Hey, Thomas, where? Oh, hello. I see. Game's over.
There's no ritual. You're just playing cards.
I mean, we do talk shop, we talk church, talk about the village. It's not a religious ritual so much as it is like a
Social ritual.
It's a
You know,
village.
he's got a good point. Why are we trying to judge him about how they conduct their ritual?
You know, it's a time to get together and like just we talk about religion. We talk about.
This is a bonding moment for them, obviously,
Thank you, Tito.
But why is it locked?
Thank you, sir. Behind Tito.
because they need their
Little
time
person.
without others interfering.
I mean, the minds of the village get together. We discuss and we figure out what we want to do. You know. I
What
mean,
happens when one of the minds of the village decides to kill another mind of the village?
you're not down there.
And we don't want to say that to them.
I
Billy.
assume Tito was following. Tito follows Lucy.
Is there money involved? I'm very curious. Is
There-
coins in the pot?
There are coins in the middle. You can't. Well, I don't know if you've ever played this game. Maybe you have. Roll. Yeah, I don't know.
Wait. I think I have a depthness. Let me get this character sheet again. I have playing card set is my tools, and I think I have that. Adept or whatever because it's Lucy.
Yeah. So yeah, they're playing poker.
Oh, this is never to play that game.
Yeah, he's right. It's bad. It's a bad game.
But Oliver plays that game.
Yeah, he's pretty good at it.
Is he
It's a
winning?
lot. He's not good at it. He's real bad. We take his money a lot. But
So he's generous.
well, I mean, it's yeah.
So I guess there's no ritual. Okay. She kind of charges back up. She
I'll-
wanted to see a ritual.
I guess the game's over then. I'm gonna. Call it.
Yeah.
Well,
bad
what
things
if
have happened.
what if you just added a few extra people in?
Well, I mean, it seems
Didn't we
like
go talk to Oliver when we here
it's
for a
fine. It's
reason?
getting late.
We can get him in too. Why not?
Should we
I'm-
back to the?
Thomas is grabbing his stuff, and I'm gonna head on back to the vineyard.
All right.
Guess Lucy charges back up to Oliver and
So-
all the others.
Aoife, you're standing there with Oliver and Boren. So he's dead. Well, why don't you take me to his body?
Well, I don't mind taking you to his body, but sir, I do believe that you might have the killer here. The last person that I saw as we were coming upon the discovery was the vineyard owner, sir, and just ironic that we were passing at the same time, and
well,
doesn't look good.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. But did you see him do it? Is this just hearsay? Did you actually see it? Oh, sorry, this is the wrong voice. Did you see him do it, or are you just? Look, I
saw
can't.
him coming from where the body was,
And where was the body?
next to a set of grapevines in the vineyard in
In
which
the-
he owns.
Right. So then, could it not be that he was at his house coming from the vineyard?
I understand that the man enjoys the beverage in which he creates, it seems like, but don't you think that if I saw the body, he did too?
Maybe. I mean, Boren, did you see the body? He says to Boren, who's not here, who maybe Boren will lie. We'll see.
Oh, yes. I mean, not that I would say that the body wasn't hidden. I mean, even your friend Lucy, who seems to be extremely capable of many things, saw it quite quickly. So
That's not true at all. She was on
You
the
pointed
body
out.
talking until you pointed at it.
doesn't matter.
Oh, that's true. I guess roll your deception. That's fair. I don't know that. Oh.
What is wrong tonight?
Welcome
Wasn't that one
welcome
plus
to
seven,
my
it's
game. Strange. Well, I mean, we can't go around making accusations without solid proof. I mean, why don't we why don't you take me to the body and we'll do some investigation. At this point, Thomas comes back up and he, good night, Oliver, ma'am.
I would interject that Thomas should at least go with us. That way, if it happens to be sus, that he is not.
Well, yeah,
alone.
all right. Well, all right, I guess. I mean, the game ended early.
To be fair, if you aren't a suspect, you could be next if it was at your property. So, safe either way.
I mean, people don't really do murder around here. Are we sure it was even a body? What if it was like one of them harvest festival things? I don't know.
Scarecrow.
Is it harvest season at this moment, sir?
No. No, but I mean, maybe someone's like in it early, I guess. Oh, well, let's go look then. Yeah, let's go look. And you, Thomas, I'm assuming Lucy and Tito.
Oh yeah, we came back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if we're back, we'll go.
Skipping along,
And you,
chatting. I like playing Go Fish. Have you ever played Go Fish?
I
to
have.
ask. When Lucy skips, is she on 2 or 4?
Wow.
Some
the
people
racism
play...
from you kids.
No, well, some people play their characters uniquely, so that's why I'm asking, because Lucy is quite unique. So I'm just making sure I'm not missing something.
She's like a dog person, rough collie, so looks like Lassie.
Yeah.
Very
Oh, okay.
pretty. And she's very dapper, but she skips along.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure, because I know you said the dress that she was in, so I'm just trying to, figure out, how that works.
She loves fashion. It's her special interest, so she will always be on the cutting edge.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Are you talking to Oliver about the Go Fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
keep it along,
played
Tim.
Go Fish. I mean, not since I was young, but yeah.
Maybe we should play sometime. She kind of skips along ahead.
I'd love to play Go Fish with you, Lucy.
She blushes, but no one can see.
Because you're a dog and you have fur.
No, because she went ahead. She said, maybe play sometime, and she kind of skipped ahead.
Oh, okay. So you guys walk back towards the vineyard, and yeah, you get to where the body is.
Is it still there?
Oh, it's nighttime. Also, by the way, now at this point, the sun has set, and you have
I cast
lanterns
lights.
out. Perfect. Oliver has a lantern. Oh, it's still there. I mean, I could see why he didn't see it. It is. If you're not looking for it.
I mean, it wasn't quite so dark either.
Also, I mean, he does live that's his house up there. Yeah, I don't know if that's a definitive proof.
I didn't ask. Is it at the beginning of where the vineyard is, or is it into the vineyard?
5 minutes from his house. It's like a couple minutes from his house. It's about 2/3 of the way there, however long that is. So depending on how fast you walk.
So it is definitely so the body is inside the vineyard. It's not at the threshold of where it begins. It's like they were killed inside the vineyard.
So there were, you don't know, it doesn't. Interesting. Roll your perception.
Lords be with me.
Pretty good.
17.
So from the what you're asking and where was he killed? It gives you some thoughts. And
Well, I guess where's the body currently at? When we saw it.
the body is off of the path 40 or 50 feet. So it's not readily, you can't be oh yeah, it's there. You have really good perception and you saw it in the corner and and it's just through the things where you're used to looking for dead bodies around the corner. And so for you it was oh yeah, that's a dead body. I know a dead body when I
see it.
Right. So for the normal people like Lucy or even Oliver was
Yes, she is normal. Thank you.
well, but
For the average citizen.
It's off of the path, but with that thought of it is, yeah, okay, maybe, but it gives you the thought, and you can see what look to be drag marks from the path towards the body. But maybe it could also be like people have been walking in this area. So it could also just be that people were walking and evidence has been ruined. It's hard to know.
So it's from the path that leads straight to the owner's house. Yeah. It looks like there has been marks, whether it be foot traffic or drag marks.
Yeah. And it's the body's 40 or 50 feet off to the side in the vineyard itself.
Didn't it look like, I don't know if Lucy knows this, but some of us knew that when it was dragged, that those seeds could have been dragged with it on the cloak?
You don't know what the seeds are. Maybe. You don't know what the seeds are, though. So, I mean, you
Yeah.
don't know how, if they're native to this land. You don't know if they're common, uncommon.
Maybe Lucy would bring up Tito found a seed. We're going to plant it. It was on
Oh yeah, Tito's got a bunch of them. Nobody else wanted them.
That's very nice, Tito. Very cool seed. So
Well, but again, I apologize, sir. The seeds aren't like normal seeds, and Tito, I'd be mindful with those because it could do damage. Oil, unless you need it to sleep.
It's melatonin.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, we could take it to. Was it on the body? Did you find it on the body? Is it just a seed you found, Tito? Does this relate it to the murder?
I don't know. It was on the dude though.
Ah, so it was on the body. That's important information. Maybe lead with that. Not I found a seed.
I'm glad you all know each other because this is so fun to piece together.
Oliver! Why are you not here? This would
be great.
This would be a lot better. I have to play real dumb. So, I mean, it's easy. I'm not playing.
He's not. I'm offended on behalf of Lucy. If spiritual Lucy knows that the great DM in the sky just thought that
I have to play dumb. I know what happened. I can't know what happened. So Oliver has to drip feed information slowly.
So Garrett, Lucy wasn't there. She doesn't know that. She was downstairs trying to get in on the game.
Oh, right. So Celine knows about herbs and medical issues. Is it Celine?
I'm sorry,
no, not Celine.
Totally died. I messed up. What was the dead body's name?
Garrett.
Okay, thank you.
Ilara, my cousin Ilara, knows a lot about herbal remedies and such. Maybe she could tell us what the seed is.
Cousin? Oh no.
What?
No. I'm discording Oliver right now.
I don't understand what it is about. I do.
If Garrett's passed on, should you next of kin?
Yeah. Yes. Ilara is his sister, Garrett's sister, brother and sister.
Ilara
Garrett's
is
my
your
cousin. Garrett's my cousin. So is Ilara.
I'm trying to piece it together, bro. Okay. Okay.
Ilara and Garrett are brother and sister, and their mother is the sister to my mother. And therefore, we are cousins. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. How does that work? Wait.
Okay.
What is it?
Sense.
Wait, that is how. Because you're shaking your head. No, that's how cousins work.
Is Ilara and Garrett's mother?
Yeah. We're cousins. Garrett.
I'm trying to figure out why I didn't Laura was his sister versus your cousin.
Well, I mean, because I'm not the. I am.
That's a good point. Why didn't you lead with that?
Look, I'm not the suspect in this investigation.
You could be.
Imagine leaving the game and Oliver's your main suspect. It gets back, and I was like, "What the crap? Why am I?"
This could be a different Alara, right? I know this is metagaming. This is me as a player. I gotta know. Is this the same Alara?
I will not tell you. He
He
got
has to be.
Yes.
he got with an Alara
Multiple times. Like, it was a big
multiple
arc.
times.
What race is Oliver again? I didn't get that information.
Oliver's a human,
And a gnome. It's
Yeah.
complicated.
also a gnome. It's complicated.
Yeah.
As you know him now,
With an
he's a
Australian
human.
accent.
Yeah, this Oliver's a human.
Is this some critical role bullshit? Like, is this?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the human and go, that checks out. I don't know if she should roll an insight to see if he's lying about being a suspect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
If you want, go ahead. You can.
mean, I
you
don't
don't know this
know.
guy.
I
You don't know
don't
this
know.
guy.
No. 18. Why now?
I mean, he seems like a straight shooter because it's not important now. The game,
Okay.
the dice protect me. The dice protect me.
Okay. Does Alara dabble in sleep aids?
I mean, sleep aids. Like,
Would she have a
like
reason to harm
melatonin?
her brother? Yeah, like would she have a reason to harm her brother?
No. Well, I mean,
all siblings harm each other in some form.
let me give me a second. Let me look at the common knowledge that I have.
I'll look to Boren while we're waiting and be like, so is it I don't know. You're from here? Yes, cousins, brothers, people drinking.
No, we are on a trip right now, actually. Not from here.
I mean, Alara and Garrett were having some pretty heated arguments recently. But I
So
We're
don't.
Alara
actually not even
suspect?
trying to go here. We're on our way to Barkovia. We stopped for a drink, and this has become a lot more.
You should come to my house when you come to Barkovia.
You are Barkovian?
Hmm?
Do you know any
Looks at Boren,
diplomats there?
looks at Lucy.
Do I know any who?
Diplomats.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll need to take me to them when we get there if you can.
Yes, I already invited you to my house.
No, Lucy, I don't think he knows who you are. Like you,
Are your parents
I'm-
diplomats?
her dad
Yeah.
runs Barkovia. Her dad is
I'm Alexander Peritas' daughter.
yeah. So like,
Oh. Well, that's very helpful. Let's finish our
Oh,
business in
he's
this
not
city
Always happy
quickly,
with me.
please. Your
No
family
worries.
problems aside, I need
perfect.
All families have problems, to be quite frank.
That's true. Yeah, it is.
You're
We
still
just get
here.
drunk in my family. There's no
I'm
problem.
still here. Can I go? It's getting a little bit late. I'm a little bit tired.
Do you ever pander in multiple herbs and stuff in your wines?
Like, do I put herbs in? No, you'll ruin it.
Okay, just thought I'd ask. Just didn't know
Although,
what
I
the
bet you could
variety
get,
of
like,
wine was.
I wonder if you could like put like flavored wine. Strawberry wine. Well, then you make
Oh,
it
I
out of
would drink
strawberries. You get strawberries and you ferment them. That's not how that will work at all. But I wonder if you could take like some licorice herb and
Or
toss it in.
cheese.
Would that ruin it? Or cheese? Cheese wine, like a charcuterie board, but the wine is the cheese. I'm
It
on.
suddenly dawns on Lucy, we're talking this way and there's a dead man right there. I'm like, this feels wrong.
What
Tito
feels
likes
wrong?
turkey leg.
I'll make a turkey. I can try a turkey. I mean,
This,
you're gonna be here
Oh.
this time next year.
your
We can maybe do that.
All
your
right.
neighbor's dead, your cousin's dead, and we're all talking like this. And I touched the body because I tried to heal him, and then I flipped him over. I flipped him over with magic.
Yeah, that's
Why
right.
are we
It is
like this?
pretty.
Why are we all like this?
It is pretty strange. Thomas, you can go. Well, Thomas, you want to? I guess we're going to go take the body and we'll bring him to the inn and we'll bring him to Solara. What the hell?
Solara?
Celine's name. We'll take her to Celine's name. She's a healer. Maybe she can.
Celine?
Celine, like Celine. She's a healer in the town. Celine. Selene.
I already tried to heal him. Can she revive him?
Sorry, this is Oliver speaking. Celine. Well, no, she's not. She's like a medicine healer. She's not like a cleric. We don't actually have any clerics in here. It's a very loose religious order.
I guess should
You're
we?
part of a religious order? Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah, the church where we
I guess
do meetings.
you should. I guess inform your cousin about your cousin.
Yeah.
I don't like to. The body should be. Do you have a? Is there a?
Yeah, don't
Religious
worry
practice?
about it. I'll go get some feller. I'll go get some guys, and we'll take the body. I keep slipping into Thomas's accent, which I really like. I'll go get some fellas, and we'll get the body in, and we'll do a little bit of stuff. Why don't you go to the inn, and and we can talk tomorrow about what we've all seen here. I'm sure you're all willing to stay and help out with the murder investigation, right? Yes, Lucy, you have a question.
So I have a question as the player.
Oliver can answer. Oh, GoodKhaos can
Yeah,
answer.
this does not feel like Oliver to Lucy, and is that because is it because you're playing it, or are you actually she's like she goes off to her she's like, this is your cousin, and we're all being really unethical about this, which I fell into too. She's thinking, so is that an insight? Something feels wrong to her.
I don't think that's an insight. I think that's me just playing Oliver.
Oh.
I think first of all, I think everyone just kind of forgot. I'm playing DM. Okay. It's not my job to push the murder investigation along. It's Oliver who should have been here. I'm so annoyed.
I'm also thrown by the potential incest that we just found out, and it's my headcanon now. Laura Moonshine is Oliver's cousin.
I miss
Does it count though? Is it a different body in his known body? Is
Your
he a
cousin.
person?
Yeah. Your cousin is
Does
the
fade to
best.
black make it better?
Put incest to the test.
Well, I guess he's not culpable for it. He didn't know.
He didn't know. That makes it.
I mean, he's also married. but didn't know.
Cousins. It's legal in Japan.
Star Wars can do it. We're
It's
fine.
legal here if it's
Star Wars can do it. It's barely incest.
This doesn't sit well with Aoife. She's concerned about the body and cross contamination. She's seen many investigations into death and is just like confused as to why it's all a mess. But it's a small town, so she's just assuming that since death doesn't seem to be prevalent, they don't know what they're doing. But she will offer to Lucy, if we're being ushered back to the inn to discuss more about the investigation tomorrow, that she would like to walk with Lucy to the inn.
Perfect.
I would like to walk with you too.
With the intentions of discussing with Lucy about how she's uncomfortable with the body and being touched and stuff like that, and just being not discussed, that it was just laid there while we were discussing things. I won't touch you, Lucy, just so you know. I understand that you...
I just don't like being restrained or my neck touched, and
I didn't mean...
If you want a hug, I can do a hug.
Oh, I'm... So I'm kind of like you, and I don't like to be touched. It's
I'll respect that.
That's a really...
Oh, thank you.
That was really funny.
Maybe another time, if there is another time. But at this moment, I'm sorry that I touched you. It was just, you were... I was worried they wouldn't open the door if we continued the path we were talking about, and I didn't mean to lie to them, but fire at a vineyard that seems to be prevalent in the town seemed to be a way to open the door.
I was really surprised that it was a card game and that he's lying to Aspen about a ritual.
Well,
Or was he lying to us? But Oliver
time
wouldn't
with
lie.
friends can be very ritualistic, can it not? It does soothe you in some way. to be near friends.
But do you make a big church for that and then bar the door?
You could if you wanted to. It's all whatever Lucy prefers, right?
I guess
you'd
when I
like
go
a
to the
church of
library,
Lucy.
I lock the door.
There you go. When it
So
comes
don't
to the
get caught.
body, though, just so you know that death is not really the end, is it? It's just, it just happens to all of us.
Does Lucy have that special religion yet? Does she worship that Raven Mother Andaletta yet?
Did she last? I think so. Yeah, because last time you didn't. I think you mentioned Andaletta in the other past game, so I think so.
Because that's before I knew all the lore stuff. I was like,
Yeah, that's
you go to
yeah.
you go to Andaletta's home, and she's the Raven grandmother, and that's why I had this walking stick. It's Willow.
Roll your religion.
Oh,
Which one of us?
Aoife.
10.
Andaletta? You've not heard of him. I mean, but like, it was pretty locked down tight where you're from, like other deities.
Yeah, I mean, I know a decent amount, but not there. So, your deity, good, bad, negative, positive,
Oh,
neutral?
she's like your grandmother. Is your grandmother bad?
We have different families, darling. I don't know if you know that, but like, my grandmother would not be trifled with.
I don't think she would either. She's very stern if you do bad things, but she could be very nice, and she's the grandmother and is protecting travelers. I think she cares about children, and I really just found out about it recently, and I don't think Father would like to know that I'm worshiping a different god.
At that, Aoife actually cracks a small smile. Sometimes we have to choose a path of our own, away from familiar things. Sometimes you have to keep secrets.
I just really
Sometimes.
like the idea of heaven being where I can go and I can have tea with Grandma Andaletta, and she can see that I've been getting my willow stick because apparently followers of her always have the willow stick, and you see that I have it too, and then we can all see each other and we can have like a little tip to the hat.
So it's a tea party with Grandma, and it sounds very fantastic. Do you do different dresses for the tea party with
I
Grandma?
haven't thought about that,
Oh,
but I know there has to be a chandelier.
oh, that's fun. I like different kinds of light. Yeah, maybe sometime I'll take you up on learning about Grandma. She seems interesting. I like to learn things.
I
Seems like
found
you
her
do
in
too.
books.
I enjoy reading.
Me too.
Well, sorry for touching you again. Do you forgive me?
It's okay. It happens sometimes. I'm sorry I reacted that strongly.
You're fine. And I'll just quietly observe her as we finish our way to the inn.
She's skipping along.
That was sweet. That was kind. Aoife, what a strange dichotomy of a character. I like it. Anyways, you guys, so Tito, Borin, how's life?
Cheese wine.
Cheese wine
It's,
sounds like a terrible idea.
It's all right. I was trying to get some grapes earlier, and then we ended up finding that fella.
That's
Yeah.
too bad. That's very sad. I am deeply moved by my cousin dying. I liked Garrett a lot. He actually, come to think of it,
Ugh.
said he had
Those were
some...
wild grapes, right? So they're not. I mean, they're like up for grabs.
No, those are not wild. Those are not. I'm typically no. I mean, maybe if you ask, he might not. He might not. Thomas might not care. I guess. Garrett.
Oh yeah.
Garrett did say he had something important to talk to me about. We were gonna talk about it today at the game, which he never showed up to.
Did he say what it was?
No, he said it's important. I'll tell you
He
tonight
shoulda-
at the game, at the ritual. That's what we
Dang.
call it. We call it the ritual. It's not a
He should
lot.
have told you when he told you he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he probably should. He said he had to like do a little bit more looking before he did it, but he never actually got to tell me because he died, which is once again deeply tragic. I'm deeply moved. Words can't convey how sad I am at the loss of my cousin.
I'm gonna assume that's not the tone that
Well,
he would
obviously,
take.
yeah, it's really eating me up right now.
No, it's because I'm not moved at all. The acting.
As we approach the inn, I want to make sure that my dog. I'm so sorry, Lucy.
So,
I want to make sure
that's
that
the
my
thing about-
horse has
So
been boarded.
racist.
Lucy does not see that though. People will like make comparisons. She'd be like, "Why? Yeah, I've had dogs before, but why?"
No, she didn't. It was a slip.
that was-
I
that
want
was-
to make sure my
was-
horse is taken care of.
Kids, tone the racism down.
Oh, dog.
I was I was like, just no, not dog. I felt real bad.
I'm just teasing.
It's just microaggression after microaggression against Lucy.
So much.
And boring.
Boring. Yeah.
But you know what? That's to a T. That's your culture. You're just playing
Yeah.
your culture.
Oh,
Well, yeah. Some yes.
Holy crap! At least
Not no one born speed for sure.
in my world, that's playing your culture in my world.
I guess that does feel very canon. Yes.
Anyways, you get back to the inn. Your horse is off the hitching post. And if you peek into the barn, your horse has the proper attire, horse blanket. If they do that when they're in the, I don't know how you take care of a horse, but it looks like the horse has been well taken care of. There's a bag of feed hanging outside if you want to feed it.
Yeah, I'll go in and feed Gidget, give him a good brushing, and then I will make sure that I
Perfect.
retrieve the extra strap that is on his saddle and bring it with me to bed. It is something that she does every night.
Perfect.
And I'll make my way in and look for the rest of the group, trying to find out if we're sleeping here, if there's a powwow happening about dead body and suspects, or what is to be afoot.
So Tito,
We should
Lucy,
plan
and
our
Boren,
investigation.
what do you guys do while she goes and feeds her horse?
Lucy's all for planning investigations with her new friend.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
Tito's
also
down,
trying.
clown.
She would also be okay with the slumber party if that's they could be hair braiding. She's fine with anything.
Tito's also down
Probably-
for hair
I'm
braiding.
sure she brought nail polish, glittery kind.
I totally didn't ask either what Tito looked like outside of you just said he was
Picture
a monkey race.
monkey macho man Randy Savage.
Yeah, I can find pictures that I've
Sorry,
posted. of
you
him previously.
introduced yourself so much better than anyone else. I look like this. These are my clothing. This is my face. I'm Lucy.
Sorry.
Tito. no,
Lucy's clothes.
that's true. You did.
Yeah, you were very detailed, yes.
Tito's macho man Randy Savage, but a monkey. It's pretty awesome. He's taking
Monkeys
his-
come in different colors, so is there a specific color variant?
He's he's a brown monkey.
He's also 40% water monkey and fire monkey and flying monkey. and
He's
regular
40% a
monkey.
lot of things.
He's also
That's-
40% math monkey.
Were you still 40% monk at this time?
He's
He's
40%
a monkey?
everything he needs to be.
I guess I should see, like, how tall is everybody? Is everybody fairly short?
They're all
He
short.
was about
Yeah.
5 feet.
What, am I, like, almost taller than everybody? This can't be good.
You're not
probably
even
the
almost.
tallest
You are.
person
You are
by,
the tallest.
by a considerable amount.
Right now,
Oh,
with
my gosh.
human Oliver, you're not. But in the regular game, oh yeah,
Because he's a gnome.
because he's a no.
Yep.
Great. Excellent.
It's kind of
Fantastic.
been a thing in our party, and you're ruining it.
Nobody told me, okay? I had other options.
You had a
This is
tall
what's
elf
stuck.
at first, Solara.
Oh yeah.
I'm not super tall. I'm just average.
Okay.
for my age and
Lucy's
such.
already looking up to you with like a big sister. You already see it in her eyes. You're probably a little worried about it.
Yeah.
Ever seen Schitt's Creek? When he's trying to say like he's not the person that you want to like be mentoring people. That's basically the look that she's giving you. Like, oh, this is not good.
It's going over her head.
Literally.
I would like to make my way back to the inn and check on my.
They are
inn.
unconscious at the table.
I'm going to wake them up and tell them it's time to get them off to the room they've rented for the evening, and put them down for the night.
Do they rouse?
Give me your best dwarven. How do you raise your blacked out dwarf friends normally?
Oh, I just hit him with the non-lethal end of my stick.
Perfect. Give me.
Seems canon, yep.
Yeah. You know what?
Before you
I'm
put
gonna
him
make
to
you
bed.
roll. Yeah, bedtime. All right. And they all rouse and they drunken stupor, hitting tables, knocking. 99 wolf maids lifting their skirts. And this is the last thing you hear as they make their way to a room.
I just realized I never gave my name to the group either, outside of lying that I was Lorelei.
Nope.
I posted an AI rendering of Tito in the Discord.
He's beautiful.
He is, yeah.
Ooh.
That's not exactly what he was.
He wears the head.
originally,
He wears
but-
the headband too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not perfect. I think I had some better ones, and I don't know where they're at. That's similar.
I'll have to share these in chat later on, guys. Sorry, I'll update it for the next game.
Oh yeah, Tito's sexy.
Yeah. I mean,
Lucy right now hasn't said that anybody's ugly, so right now she seems to think that there's a lot of sexy things.
Everything.
That
is
was actually part of the
attractive to
joke.
Lucy.
So Laura was supposed to be like a unattractive for an elf kind of character, and Lucy's like, "This is the most beautiful creature I've ever seen."
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. Anyways,
But Lucy's actually canonically very pretty, and she has no clue.
Oliver.
Did I get the idea that Aspen has no idea about the poker nights, or did I deceive her by being invited to this ritual? Does she think I'm part of the poker game?
I don't know. That's a good question. Ask her.
Well, I mean, I rolled a nat 20 on that
Oh.
deception, so
That's true. You deceived her real good. Real good.
part of-
She believes you're part of whatever's going on in there, whether that be a poker game and or a ritual.
okay. I'm gonna put that down for mental note that I am part of the rituals with Oliver.
So, I have some. Wait, Oliver. You know what? Oliver's gone, telling Alara and comforting his cousin, because he's related to them. I knew this too. It was written down.
Oh,
Oliver
no.
would have forgot. Also, by the way, Oliver wouldn't have known. He wouldn't have read my notes that I gave him. He wouldn't have read those. So you guys, do you want to plan your thing, or do you want to we can roll over to the next day? What do you guys want to do? You four in the inn.
Lucy would happily stay up all night and plan. That's. But she's not gonna push for it because she realizes new friendships are tenuous. She's learned that a little bit with her sessions.
New friendships. That's everyone Lucy meets.
Aoife doesn't necessarily need to sleep per se, but I would say that she would just generally kind of perceive like what the group seems to be needing, and if they seem like they need a rest, that she would make it seem like she was tired, needed to go to sleep. So does everybody else within the party need to sleep?
Yeah, we can't meditate.
Yeah, you're the only elf here.
I didn't know. I also didn't know like what Tito and Boren expended when they were trying to get into the
No, Tito
The
has-
ritual
broke
site.
down a door.
Tito's always down to clown, so Tito's
Yeah.
good no matter what, how much sleep he has.
Lucy's the only one who burns stuff. She burned her 2 racial traits.
Always useless and needlessly.
No, usually she uses those in battle, and it adds a lot.
Are there still patrons within the inn down here, like
No,
partaking in beverage?
basically empty. Even the woman that was in the corner's gone.
It's really bothering Eva that she fucking came upon a dead body when she was just supposed to be like making her way to Barkovia and experiencing this city. So I guess she would just sit down at the table that she had previously been at, just out of habit. And
You haven't.
she'll pull. I would say she'll probably pull out her pan flute and just like wait to see like what the rest of the group does and just softly play.
You're a musician?
Oh, I dabble in things here and there. I made coin actually by playing and singing. Something that I do just to make coin from place to place. I just enjoy traveling, seeing the world.
As you softly
haven't
play
seen
your
much.
pan flute, Aspen comes out with a tray of cheeses, breads, meats, various foods and fruits, vegetables, basically everything, and she sits it down and some drinks.
And I'm sure no honey, because Lucy's been very loud about that.
No honey, yeah.
I'll partake in the food, but not the beverage. Just doesn't sit well.
That's really funny. Hey, thanks for doing that. I'm sorry that I got you wrapped up in this. I didn't expect all this to happen. I thought like go get some wine, and I mean I would have done it myself, but I can't leave my bar unattended. Oliver was in his little ritual at the church, and so I do apologize, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Sorry for your loss.
Oliver, he puts on a brave face, but he's pretty soft inside. He won't ever let you know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I think
He was playing cards. I was supposed to say anything.
I softly start playing the pan flute just to
But they said that was a ritual. That was a ritual. It's a male bonding ritual, so it's okay. I guess it's more of a man cave than a church, and I failed my wisdom roll that I did to see if I would say it or not.
She looks at you. She looks at you. Is that? I mean, you're part of it. Is that true?
She looks at me.
Yeah.
I am stop playing the pan flute.
Yeah. I mean, you told me you were part of it, so I mean, is it?
Okay, does she seem pissed? Like a wife could be, Like how on a scale of like, kind of annoyed, like he's just a dude doing dude things, to like, I want a fucking divorce, I'm gonna burn his shit. Like, where do we sit on the scale? Like,
so Aspen's personality, so you can probably kind of guess. She was modeled after a fiery Irish woman who.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Nobody told me this shit. Walking into it.
She holds her own, and she. Like first time, the thing that drew her to Oliver was she punched a dude who like slapped her butt or something in the bar, and so Oliver's in a little bit of trouble.
Okay.
But I'm sure that's ritual. And I really barged in. I didn't actually see Oliver play any cards. I went down there. There was a scruffy looking guy. There was a farmer. Oliver wasn't actually there. So for all we know, he may not. Maybe he was there to stop it. Maybe he was like, "No, this is a church."
I'll look at Aspen and be like, "There's no sense in lying to you. I mean, it's a card game, and I traveled here to play against him, and we're all quite shite, to be quite honest. So it's not like it's high stakes. It seems like it's just a normal get together, and I like to play cards. I suck at it, but
She crosses her arms, and you can tell that Oliver's in for a good old tongue lashing. Later, though, it's fine. I will let Oliver grieve, and later we'll have a nice talk about it. Thank you for letting me know.
Is she human, by the way?
She is human, yeah.
I'll look at her and be like, honestly, just so you know, he's not great at it, but he's also not horrible, it seems like. So, maybe you could teach him a thing or two. I know bartenders are pretty good at reading people.
I do
and that's all that
teach
cards are
him-
about.
Yeah. Well, it's not a bad idea, but that's for another time. Thank you for letting me know, Lucy. Thank you for being honest, and I hope you two
wish I had it.
have a nice night. What'd you say?
Nothing. I just wish I had it. I didn't really see him, but he came up.
It's Lucy. It's fine.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything.
You're
I mean, cheese now.
fine. I'll give him the opportunity to tell me the truth, and if he doesn't, then I'll talk to him a little bit more forcefully. Have a nice night. If you need anything, kitchen's open. If you're free to do whatever you need. Have a nice night. And she walks off upstairs.
I
Walk
do
quietly.
that.
Tito's going to the kitchen.
There's food.
quietly
at
look toward Lucy.
There is a tray of food on the table, Tito.
Oh, there.
Yeah, you can still go in the kitchen if you want, but there is food at the table which she brought out for you.
Tito's going to the kitchen.
Okay, perfect. It's the kitchen.
I'll look at Lucy and be like,
It just came out.
do you have a strong kinship to Oliver?
We met at actually I forgot what it's called, a festival where we did a scavenger hunt, and some people started attacking us, and I was getting really hurt, and so I stabbed them with a knife.
You stabbed Oliver with a knife?
No, the people trying to kill him.
Oh, that makes more sense, I do suppose. It seems to be a good one, yeah?
Yeah, he's the one of the most honorable people I've ever met, except for he's playing cards for money and lying to his wife. But I mean, this is allegedly.
Correct, you didn't see him
everybody-
doing it, so.
Everybody say hi to Jacob. Hi, Jacob.
Hi.
He's talking.
Sherlock Bones came up today.
Sherlock Bones did come
He
up.
did.
We're
We need
doing.
him on the case.
It's a murder mystery. We wish you were here.
I'm not good at this.
They're real, man. Oh, Aoife's pretty good at it.
We specialize in not advancing the story.
We're
good at that.
Yeah, that's actually true. Like you guys, we haven't even made it past night 1.
Just so you guys know, the first time I played Aoife, the first door we came to that I couldn't get into, I thought the person died inside and I almost burnt the house down to get in. So, yeah.
Doors
I
are
didn't do
hard.
that this time, so we're good, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
We can-
Boren
we can
almost
go to
stabbed
some pretty
someone
drastic
through a
measures.
door.
Two points. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, if he's a commoner, though. that's about all they have.
He's got that drunk dexterity, though. He could have just wobbled
You
out
know
the
what?
way.
That's true. Anyways. Crap. Oh my goodness. You guys are all right, well, we will say the next. Oh, Tito, the kitchen. What are you doing in the kitchen? I'm curious.
I'm looking for any fruits that
There are
I've never
fruits.
seen before.
Oh, that you've never seen.
Ooh.
Roll a percentile.
When he ain't.
No.
Well, then he's just gonna grab like 3 racks of bananas.
You get a bunch of bananas. Tito comes out of the kitchen holding like 15 bananas.
Are you making something special?
What a
It's
monkey.
nice.
This is just
Yeah.
in case.
Can I have one?
Do you
Yes,
use them as weapons
case that-
too, or just food?
Well, I'm going to go to bed soon, and don't you ever want like a midnight banana?
I don't know that I've ever heard of a midnight banana. Is it something special?
Do you want one?
Is it just a banana that you have at midnight?
like if you
It's
wake
really
up
good.
and
Hmm.
feel like, I need a little bit extra potassium.
I'll go ahead and take the banana from him politely.
You are.
Fewer leg
Um,
cramps.
I'll look at Boren. You said you're heading to Barkovia also?
Yes.
You seemed like you had a thing that you needed to do there.
Yes, my family are requesting assistance from Barkovia in the ongoing war that we're dealing with over there. They're renowned for their diplomacy and supposedly have good fighters if they actually have to use
Mhm.
them.
Rex and Bingo are
and-
powerful.
We are tired of dealing with these people on our own and are requesting some mediation with a healthy side of violence.
She smirks slightly. A
Well-
war? Is there a specific side of the war that you're on?
The correct side.
Oh yeah. I just realized what I did. No.
How does one know what side is correct?
We follow our fates.
I don't know if Father will
So,
support a side in a holy war.
Lucy, you give me another history check.
I haven't offended that person yet.
No, I
right?
know. No, you haven't. But there's
It is. Oh, I have it down.
And I
18.
have another.
perfect. So with that talking, and then you're like, yeah, the dwarves are at conflict with the Underdark. It's because they dwarves
Oh, it's the
dig.
Yes.
Is this
And-
the Umbral
and
Empire or the
the-
Underdark?
Well, the Umbral Empire owns the Underdark.
Oh, so
and
she
then-
knows they're with the Umbral Empire.
Yeah, and then with that knowledge, you're like,
There's
you
no
look
peace
over
with
at
them.
Aoife, and you're like, huh, you're pretty pale for an elf.
Oh, I would not reveal that.
No, I know, but that it kind of clicks in your head.
I
that
think I'd
it's
look
a
over here
po-
and be like, well, I know the Umbral Empire has done some atrocities, but the people there, trying very hard just not to look at Eve at all, there's good people there.
I do not doubt that some of their citizens mean well, but they have been raiding our people for many
That would be-
years now.
That would be
and
unjust.
All attempts to resolve this have not been fruitful.
Aoife, in your point of view, the dwarves are invading Underdark territory.
From my history that we've talked about extensively, would I take offense to that statement from
That's
him?
a real good question. Oh man, I can't believe I just did this.
Mhm.
This is a
This could be good or really bad.
All right. Well, you have, I think, here's what I think. I think initial response is like you get that feeling in your chest, and you feel your anger rising at what he said, because what he said is horrifying. But that was the old Aoife. If you hadn't just spent the last however long outside and seen all of these different, because you've been traveling for a while and you've seen a lot of different people with a lot of different, and so
Viewpoints, yeah.
what you see is you can do with it what you will.
Okay.
He was he is where you were.
Previously, okay. I see
Because
the journey has not been taken.
With your perspective, Boren, you would say the exact same thing in reverse. You would have.
Yes. Yes.
But you have had some personal growth, whether or not you take it,
Yeah. Well, yeah. She's since her last. Yeah. Okay. So.
It's not great what he said. I'll say that much.
Right. I will say that she doesn't show on the outside any concern. Like there's no change in facial expression. There's no change in demeanor. She's putting her pan flute back in her pack just because, she stopped playing it after the whole thing with, oh my gosh, what was the raven-haired lady's name? Aspen. However, while she is putting her pan flute away, she will slip a signet ring off her finger and put it in the pack as well to make sure that no further discussions can be made without more questions. And she will mental note the statements from both Lucy. I will let the group know above table. Aoife is neutral, and I play it as in there's pros and cons to everybody, and I do tally mark sheets of that, so that way I know where I sit with people. So when I say I'm marking something, I'm literally making a note. So that way I know how to better deal with it, because
that's one Boren.
Hey, I will say, I did say I have no doubt that some of the people are good, but that they have been raiding us, which is probably true. They just may have a good reason to be doing it.
Right, and she's not showing you that she's concerned either way. And she will say, so that way there's not a silence that can be brought to her attention that she's not saying anything since everybody's talking about it. And Tito's eating bananas. She'll pack away the banana too, by the way, just to make sure that she doesn't forget the midnight banana for later.
She's eating one and like watching Eva the corner of her eye to be like, is this
and she'll just be
okay?
like, war is never easy. Just like families. Fighting happens and bad things happen on both sides. I'm sorry to hear, Boren, that you are dealing with that, but it sounds like you have a good plan to help your family.
We are hopeful that a solution can be obtained with the help of Barkovia.
Father will go for peace first.
If you can make that happen, I doubt that is still possible. And I will honor Clandridin if we need to.
That's an anomalous. I'm gonna eat a banana and some cheese and just sit here.
Feel free to religion roll if you know anything about my god.
You can, sure, religion roll.
Haskim Lucy has lower religion skills than future Lucy. 15.
Ooh.
15.
Future Lucy is trained in religion.
15's not the worst. I don't.
Tito got a 70.
Clagadin, shit, you got a 70. Clagadin is like
There's no way Tito should know anything about any of this, though.
Father of battles.
Oh no!
Clagadin is the dwarven war god, basically. Fight with honor, and
that's how Lucy interpreted it. Like, I will honor me, and I will go into battle.
Yeah,
and die if needed. Yeah, Boren's like, I'll die if I have to. Oh, what up, bro?
That would be one I'm assuming from my background I've heard of in general. So
now, while you've never been on the front, it's more for the Umbral Empire. It's more like a border skirmish. Like, you guys barely care. Because the Dwarven homeland is pretty far from the Umbral Empire. It's like the outskirts, but you guys consider all of the Underdark yours. And you're like, it's ours. Stay out. And the dwarves are like, we like digging.
diggy hole.
Yay!
Dug too deep.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's still. I mean, it is technically their territory, and they're an invading army. I mean, it's not. It's from like in an actual point of view. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone disputes that. I guess the dwarves dispute it, and it's yeah, it is what it is.
It seems like it's disputed, just not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dwarves and once again, like it's barely an inconvenience for the Umbrella Empire because the Underdark is such a dangerous place anyway, so they're like okay. Yeah. But they still will push the dwarves and do, fight them a little bit.
I'll pull out some parchment and a quill and just start jotting some notes. So we know that the cousin of the mayor was slain. I could tell from the wound that it was a dagger of some sort. We found seeds that can lead to putting someone to sleep and possibly permanently. That don't seem to be from here.
And it seemed to be done during the day. It wasn't.
I didn't
Unless
get a
he was
read on
dragged.
how long the body was deceased for. Did you get a read on it when you touched it?
I don't think Lucy could have told. Even if she tried, I feel like. I mean, should I try to do?
It was cold.
I mean, we were rolling it
Was it-
around though, so it wasn't in rigor mortis, right?
It was. How?
I mean, were we like Weekend at Bernie's or like just flopping around? Don't Google how long it takes for a body to go into rigor mortis. You might get flagged.
Always been flagged.
It's already
I'm out. It's
flying.
too late. It's too late. It's happened. It just happened. Usually, so here's what I'll say. It was not weak, like super. It was not like this, but there was clear stiffness in the body. So it had like at least if you that would be a medicine check to know how long it takes for rigor mortis to set in, and if you did, you could I'll let you gauge roughly how long it had happened.
Lucy's morbid. She reads a lot of occult books. She's gonna roll that.
That seems about accurate for me. It's a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you usually long gone after the bodies drop.
6.
I'm just 6. Okay, nope. Great. You guys have
Tito
no
knows,
idea.
though, maybe.
Nope. What'd you get,
10.
Tito? 10?
You got a 10, but that's not
Bodies.
That's not a great roll.
Yeah, that doesn't give you that's not good enough for a time window.
Tito's a wrestler, not a killer.
Less than 24 hours, Tito, is what you get. Less than 12 hours is what you gather.
Oh.
We should have looked where it was. We should have tried to track to see where it was dragged from if it was dragged.
It looked like it might have been dragged from the main area, but it was kind of hard to tell. I mean, I didn't see any seeds as we walked up to Tomna's house, so I don't. That's what's puzzling me. Like, why would that be on the body? And it didn't say it came from him. It seemed like it was maybe
Do we know where those
caught
seeds
from
come
someplace
from?
else.
Are they local? Can I do a nature roll to see if I know they're like a Barkovian thing or if
yeah.
they're imported?
Sure.
Maybe the
Oh.
dead fellow's growing these plants and he got it from his plants.
Maybe he did say his other
Or-
cousin's an herbalist or something.
The herbalist. When you go to Lara, and I got a 4 because I zoned out when my tutor was telling me about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Lucy's homeschooled.
You know who you need? Herb. Herb would know.
Yeah, you've made for our past characters. You made a problem for the past makeup of this team.
Plant parents.
There was an herb.
Yeah, he
We
was
did.
he was a super cool dwarf.
Dwarven druid.
He was awesome. He was a dwarven druid, but he was like, don't eat plants, eat meat.
Yeah.
Plants have
I mean,
feelings.
he's a hippie, but
But he was a dwarf. He was oh man.
wow,
He's a reverse vegan.
So we need to go.
Liver King.
And Alara
Yes.
is Alara the sister or the wife of Garrett? And they were
The
arguing.
sister.
Sister.
They were arguing. We need to go talk to Alara. Is she asleep already? Should we go right
Oh,
now?
I don't. Oh, Lucy, dear, I don't think we should go right now. I think we should just give it until the sun's at least up and give her time to.
What if she gets away?
That's a good point. We gotta
Well,
sleep. We gotta wake up. at
Oliver's a
midnight to eat
family,
our
so-
midnight
Strikes again.
bananas.
Is Oliver in danger?
I mean,
Bear.
He's the mayor.
I mean, if you think of it in that way, which is not a very...
I'm never in danger.
Oh, I forgot Oliver's still here.
Hello. No, Oliver just walked in.
Oh,
Alara.
I go over to him, with my
Alara
tail
was
very low.
Hello,
ears
Lucy.
back.
What did you do?
I told about the game.
Who?
Little Aspen.
No.
But I said I didn't know that.
No,
I said it a little bit.
Lucy.
I don't know why I do this. I don't know.
It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I know the key to her heart.
is it
Is
food?
she an automaton?
It
With
is
a key?
food. Yeah, it's food. It's food. I can make her some stuff. No, that's a saying, Lucy. It's not. It's just like the thing that I can give that it'll be.
I wasn't judging. I was just
Like
curious.
she'll yell. She'll get sleepy. I'll apologize. I'll give her the eyes.
The
She'll
eyes?
Like how
get
sleepy?
sleepy from the yelling because she wears
Oh, I
herself
see.
out from the yelling, and then
Yeah, I was like, that's sus. Like, how sleepy? God dang it.
not
Oliver.
everyone is suspect. Poison food. I think she needs an adult. You and kids think alike. And then it'll be fine. We'll work it out. She'll yell at me. I'll apologize, and then I'll explain because the real reason for the game
Yes.
was to talk to Garrett about a secret that he was gonna tell me. Maybe why he died. I was telling Tito earlier. Garrett had something to tell me, and he didn't get
Oh
to.
yeah, and I asked why he didn't just tell him whenever he was telling me he was gonna tell him.
Yeah, I don't know. He said he can't. I don't know why. He had to like do some more investigating, and then he would tell me that's why it's a secret ritual. I wanted to keep Aspen safe.
It sounds like this is a ritual that happens quite frequently, though.
I mean, we play.
have to
Usually
dig
we
in that
play.
part.
Usually we play games. Like we do often play, but like this time I didn't. It's not a normal poker night.
Oh, I see.
So it was like it's special, right? So I gathered everyone together, and then as a way to get Garrett near me without raising suspicion from anyone, just be like, yeah, it's just the game night. I can't do it the normal night, so we got to get together early. And then Garrett and I were gonna he was gonna spill the tea, as it were.
I didn't think to ask, is that a normal path that Garrett would take coming down that way? To come to
No,
game night?
I mean, coming to game night. No, like this is out of the ordinary game night. This we called the game night to be like, hey, everyone get together, and like, all I know is that Garrett and Alara were recently fighting vocally, but I don't know what about. I think let me make sure that I don't know what about as I read my notes. Oh, it was actually about me. People don't like the me allowing the church being built and the church people that come in.
What's the church too?
Yeah, I definitely didn't write that down. Why did I not write that down? The
That church hasn't always been here?
is it's a fairly recent addition. I don't know where I put it. Let me see if I can recall it. I know what's going on because this is my world.
The Vendetta?
It's not. No, it's not. And hey, it's not. So recently, did I not? Let me. Where's it? Control F. Okay, search and find isn't working. No, I didn't. The mother of all
That sounds
came
nice.
to visit us. Yeah. Yeah, they're very nice
Is
people.
that a priestess?
Well,
Or-
it's that's the name of our goddess, the mother of all. That's what we
Oh.
call her. They recently came and I was chosen by their priests to.
Of course you were.
I mean, I don't know if I wanted this responsibility, but there it was, and then I got thrust into the role of mayor, and they're very helpful. They paid for that. They pay for a lot of what's around here. They give us part of the tithe that they take from around the world. Apparently, it's a new religion that's sprouting up, I guess. And
Oh, no.
and they what?
So Lucy's had some like training, right? Usually like expensive tutors, and so she's going through the typology of religions in her head's like that's cult. Sudden money, conflict, borrowing from the inside.
What's wrong, Lucy?
So how long has this church been around?
How about I don't know, 6-7 months. This church 6-7 months.
Mother of all? Where's it
Yeah.
from?
Gotta look at my. I wasn't. Look. I know that I wasn't prepared for these questions. It's It is from. They said they were from Anacora, down southeast. You know that
Lucy.
Anacora is basically it's like it's a country that's ties are no laws, no rules, anarchy, and they kind of just all do whatever they want, and it's formed in there are laws that you have to follow, but it's very loose. It's basically just like a criminal underworld in the form of a country.
Lucy was probably raised to see that as like the worst possible way of a country to be.
Yeah,
Like, she's probably raised very
would-
close-minded. Like
the
that's
rules
the
are there
opposite of
are
her
no
family's-
rules.
It's
Yeah.
like the opposite, because Barkovia is like this Switzerland kind of place. Like she'd be like, no,
Yeah.
you can't.
Do we see that go across Lucy's face, or is she very stone faced?
There's like horror over her. face. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, dearie. It's okay. It's not as bad as it sounds, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're
there's
super
two
nice.
sides to everything, and
I know. I've been trying, but Oliver, I think you threw into cult.
No,
Well,
it's
it
not a
could
cult. They've healed. They've done
The
really
clerics.
really powerful things. They have a lot of money, and they've helped us out as a village. They've helped us all out. The
That's
village is
nice.
thriving.
oh, but I
But there's
mean,
conflict.
No, what conflict? No.
You said people didn't like the church coming in.
Well, I mean, some people, yeah.
Who?
But Garrett for one.
And does Alara like it?
Laura doesn't mind it.
Lucy, how do
Yeah?
you do with change?
Like in my daily routine, or like if I
Yeah.
find someone who's read one of my books without asking me, and there's more creases in the spine. Like what kind of change?
Like unexpected change.
I don't like any of it.
So maybe that's what the people of the village are feeling.
Yeah. They don't
Maybe
like change.
similar to, war when it starts. Unexpected change can spark passions. May not always be for the good, but it may not always be for the bad either. Sometimes you just have to try to understand more,
Yes,
get a better
she's more
grasp on it before you
open-minded.
decide.
She's more open-minded. I'm very glad you started a church and that you're a priest now.
Thank you. I'm not a priest. I'm the mayor, and
I thought you said that you were.
I mean, I help and stuff. Like they asked me to do various like
Rituals?
quests for them. One of the reasons why I went up to Barkovia for the Great Barkovian Scavenger Hunt was to get some supplies for.
So you're like a knight errant.
Kind of, yeah, I guess.
Harold.
Sure. Yeah, Harold. I like that better.
Hmm.
It's not a cult. It's not a cult.
I'm sorry I said that. That was wrong. I shouldn't have.
That's okay. I mean, look.
She's convinced though in her heart of hearts that it is.
Do you firmly believe in the religion?
I mean, yeah, I have powers now.
Powers?
Yeah, like
Oh yeah, he's a paladin, isn't he?
yeah,
I forgot about that. I thought he was
Oh,
a
there's
fighter.
2 paladins?
googling.
He's a bard in the real game.
in the yeah. Googling paladin powers real quick because I don't know what they are.
I have schmite.
Let's see.
Probably lay on hands.
I can
Lay on hands.
watch this. I can, and he puts his Lucy. May I touch you?
Sure.
And he-
yes.
He puts his hand on you, and you feel a little bit, 1 health healed. I can.
Oh, yeah, she feels-
Tito,
she
can I
feels
touch
great.
you? And
Yep.
Oh, that was for
he
everyone.
he
Okay.
shows you. I can cast spells even.
What you got?
Do
well-
auras, maybe?
Let's see. I have. I definitely know what
Can
spells.
you make me bigger?
No, unfortunately, but I can like.
Might you make me smaller?
I know that's. I'm not like. This is like healing spells, like
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. I had a banana.
like I don't. I
Oh.
can.
Is it midnight yet? Should I take mine?
You can have another one.
No, I don't think. Maybe it is midnight.
Do you want
Point
one?
is, no, I
I'm
am
good.
not. I'm not in a cult.
I'm sorry I said that.
That's okay.
Would you
I just
know
got
that you
worried.
run a cult?
I'd like to think I would. I think I'm pretty level-headed.
I mean, the word means worship. It's like it's a bad word.
Can I do insight
Well,
to see if
also-
he actually might know if he? I mean, like, I guess I'm looking at like his intelligence factors. Like, what would I do to look and see if I can like overall tell how smart this man might be? Like, would he know?
Jacob made a midnight banana joke. You sure can, Tito. Wink.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
Oh, I didn't. What do I
Oh.
roll? Insight.
Oh, yeah, insight. Yes. Sorry.
Okay. I was like, I don't know what to ask about his. Oh my God, what is that? 13. That's not horrible, but it's not great.
I mean, he seems like a straight shooter.
Okay.
He seems like he knows where his feet are, I guess. I mean, he's very sure of himself.
He's cocksure. Okay, I got you.
yeah. I mean,
Alrighty.
who knows? Maybe it'll change next game. I don't know. Oh shoot.
My impression was he's not as smart as Gnome Oliver.
He's not as smart as Gnome Oliver. Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like for me, Gnome Oliver is real Oliver. I'm gonna be actually sad as a player if we resolve this and we get Henry Cavill Oliver. But Lucy's just totally crushing Henry Cavill Oliver.
I mean, me too, though.
Wants to save him from his cult. I can fix him.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, do you think your cousin killed your cousin?
That'd be the craziest thing that's ever happened here. No, I don't think so. I think they
There were
love each
seeds,
other.
Though. Wait, what?
What?
They love each other. What did I
Like
say?
family?
Like family. Like what? What did you think?
Nothing.
What,
She
guys?
looks at the ground.
I've heard humans do some weird things.
Not that weird.
I've heard that too.
Although they are. I mean,
Not to be prejudiced against humans.
No,
you're all great.
Oh no, humans are fantastic. They just don't
Yeah.
live too long.
They live a long time. What are you talking about?
How long do you live?
Mm.
I could probably make it to 50, 55.
Vanara are the same, right? You guys got like what, 60, 70
I
years?
think they're somewhere in that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A long time.
Aoife makes a mental note of not to get super attached to anything currently in the party.
How long do you live? 'Cause
No.
I push like
How long do
300
you
to
think
400
elves live?
years.
I'm a youngin'. I just turned 101.
Clever.
Wait, what? wait, no, Lucy. She's classically trained. She would know. She would know that. It still
She-
hurts inside, but she would know that.
Okay,
I
yeah,
wouldn't
you-
say that. Like, I just, just- sometimes it sucks to be old and everybody else is gone.
Mm. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I feel the judgment.
It's like if your dogs could understand. Where you're like, I'm gonna miss you when you're dead next year, buddy.
Even Sniper in my chat's like, oof.
Hi, Sniper! Yeah, oof is right. Holy moly. Oh my goodness.
Um,
Well, on that
So-
note, maybe we should probably, I don't know, go to bed.
Sleep.
Ponder our mortality.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I gotta go get yelled at by my wife, so...
I'm sorry.
I got it.
Can I help?
No. I think you've done enough, Lucy.
I'm sorry.
Tito, give him a midnight banana. He might need it.
I offered.
I'll need
You want
the
one?
I'll need the potassium.
Somebody
With
gonna need
cream.
it.
That's a very
Very Charlie
Oliver
horse.
line. That might be the most Oliver line that I've said of the night. And Oliver
true.
goes he goes to fight his own battle.
Lucy's is like that dog smell, like
Well, next time.
I didn't quite ask where my room was, so should I,
That's funny.
do I just
Lucy's
like
probably
bunk up
stayed
here?
Lucy stayed here before, right? I'm assuming. Tito too, probably.
Yeah.
She probably can like Tito and Lucy can be like, oh, here's guest rooms.
Yeah.
Tito
We can
sleeps
just
in
go
that
to
tree.
Oliver's house and follow him home, sleep in
I
the
mean, you
guest
saw
room.
where the dwarves went.
Yeah, Boren took the drunken
Yeah.
dwarfs upstairs, yes.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go look for a room that's not tended to, and I'll take a look toward Lucy.
Yeah.
Do you normally have someone like a handmaid sleep with you or anything like that, or?
No, usually I'm alone in my room, but I mean, we do. We have staff. She feels very awkward talking about that.
Well, I don't mean it in a bad way. I just didn't know if you felt more comfortable like bunking together, or if you'd prefer to be alone.
Well, I can sleep alone. I haven't slept with my brothers and sisters in a year.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, good night.
Good night. And can I sleight of hand a little note that I would have written?
You can
Or
roll
is
it.
anywhere else not there?
You can try. Roll it.
Right.
And then
sleight
I
of
guess
hand.
your passive perception. I don't know why you'd actively.
15.
That is all right. You notice that she slipped something in your pocket.
Was it meats or beats or?
Well, I want her. I don't care if Eva sees. I don't want anyone else to see that I'm giving her.
No,
a note.
it doesn't beat their
Oh.
passive perception.
Oh no,
Okay.
mine's 12.
So it looks like
Then-
she slips you a note, but it's very on
Lucy
the
scurries
fly.
off.
I'll pretend like I mean like I'll like give her a gentle sly wink, like, and take it.
Awkward dog smell runs off.
I'll make my way to my room and no needs to turn on the lights, and I'll just read whatever the note is.
I'm very sorry about what our new dwarven friend said.
Hmm.
I want you to know that I know I'm very bad. It's like a long rambling note. I'm very bad at keeping things under wraps, but I will not tell anyone.
Aww. I'll fold the note into like a diamond pattern and slip it in with the reins that I have from Gidget. There's actually a little hidden pouch that I unzip and place in there with another note that's in there that I double check to make sure it's in good condition before I rezip it. And I'll put the things down on the bed, and I'll kind of curl up into the corner of the bed, and I'll take down my cloak and kind of flip out my hair and fluff it up and let my ears out. You don't see this because you're not with me, but my ears are far longer than most typical elves. So I'll give them a good stretch, and I'll just kind of meditate for a wee bit, thinking about the different people that I've met, and do some math in my head to how long I think I have to be in their lives.
Tito, what do you do?
I'll eat my banana too, by the way. I'll try to be as close to midnight as I can be.
Are there any trees around here outside?
There are trees in the village. Yeah, it's a small village. There are trees that you can go sleep in.
Yeah, Tito's gonna find a tree to crash in.
Nice. Boren?
I'm just gonna go find
You can join me in the tree.
whatever room has the double that Gavin's in and go lay down and think about the purpose of why I'm here and rehearse what I'm going to tell the Barkovians hopefully soon.
Lucy?
I go find a room. I'm sure there's a guest room I've been in before. I do my obeisance of glorious preservation, the prayers to Andaletta that I found in one of those books in the alcove that I was supposed to go into that my tutor told me never to look at. And I have one of those books that I snuck away, one of those occult books that teaches about Andaletta, and I read it until I fall asleep.
What a book to fall asleep to. All right, you beautiful humans. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hi, Kids Chat. Go check out Kids Fits. I'll link her in Twitch, which I didn't link in the description. Sorry, kids.
Oh, you're fine. Bye, chat.
I'm still following. No, I'm on the wrong. Oh crap! I'm on the wrong one. Kids Fits. Found you. All right, I will link. I should do this at the start. There you go. Book, 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 book.
I didn't know if you had the Twitch under the same name or if it was
It's
something else.
GoodKhaotic. Like
Okay, same
good
as it is for the
chaos
other one.
with a K,
Yeah.
but then like the word chaotic, like chaotic. Yeah, it's good, chaotic, good, but it's good, chaotic. Get it? Like the alignment. Here, I can do this. This was fun. I had a blast. Ramble. Bye! Here's your heart and your blink. See you later. Bye, Sniper.